I think she knows. But how? How could she? There were no lights. There was no way I was seen. I was in and out of that room without so much as a creak of the wood. The poor fuck chained to the wall doesn't have much left in him. I felt like putting him out of his misery, but I thought maybe we could sneak away and coral down. But the way Isabella was looking at me, this knowing glint in her eye, maybe I'm paranoid. Maybe this is just a test. Maybe this is some sick and twisted scheme of hers. Oh. Hello, we're live. Welcome to Strange Encounter, our Pirate Borg actual play live thing we do. Hello. We're back, baby. I'm trying to remember, did we miss a week or something? It feels like a little bit since we played. Is that true?
I think we did.
I think we did also. We got a new face joining us. Our pal Josiah down there. Welcome to the chaos, Josiah.
Thank you. I can't wait.
And of course, if we want to go around and say who we are playing, let's start with Paul.
Hello, I'm Paul, and I'm playing Corvin, definitely the sort of ship's doctor who has limited medical knowledge, possible clairvoyance, increasing neuroticism, and like one less organ than when he started this latest adventure stage.
It happens.
So who knows what the future holds?
Yeah, maybe more or less organs.
I don't want that.
Aaron.
I am playing Nettie, a mob boss who is kind of on vacation, and now we're just kind of looking for treasure, it seems. So I'm sticking close to the map, which is held by Corvin.
Ooh. And nothing weird is going on with Nettie, so...
Not at all.
No, it's
Everything's
so fine.
totally normal.
It's so good. Grayson.
Hi, I'm Grayson. I'm back this week. Renee is pissed off and ready to come in.
I thought that sentence was just going to end.
Renee's pissed off.
Nope. Okay.
That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hey, I'm here also. I am the harbor keeper, the gatherer of harbors. Last time we all ventured out, a lot of stuff happened, of course. You all ventured into the cave. Corvin said, hey, let's not split the party. And everyone was like, we should split the party.
I forgot about that.
FB, Garthu, and Jim like Pete ventured down a tunnel while Jim sang 23 minute shanties to pass the time. Garthu attempted to communicate with Jim's leg, only to discover he couldn't because Jim wasn't dead. Whoa. Eventually, they hit a cavern passage and were met with a ghost carrying an ancient Viking vessel. Whoa, I'm a ghost. The ghosts didn't ask anyone to prove anything, and nobody had to say or admit to anything at all, and the ghosts just gave them a whole boat for free. That's what happened. Corvin, Nettie, and Hyde ventured down a third cavern passage at the little fork in the road. Nettie was visited by an odd, sickly-looking child who wondered how Corvin's missing organ tasted. So normal.
Super normal.
Love kids.
What a gift. They're our future.
They are.
You all heard a strange sound of, that group heard a strange sound of metal on rock with some strange woody rattling afterwards, eventually discovering a group of piratey looking skeletons, observing this large purple stone stuck in a passage. One of the skeletons was picking at it with a pickaxe, and then they'd all rattle their bones in communication to one another. Classic skeletons. Nettie decided to see what was up, venturing out to greet all of these skeletons when they turned, drew flintlock pistols, and tried to shoot him. Which, to be fair, was a roll on the reaction table of Pirate Borg, where you just roll to see how a new group is going to interact with you, and they were fucking angry.
Sure were.
You all decided to run away instantly, and thanks to Hyde getting a nat 20, you all pulled into like a little side cavern area in order to evade all of the angry skeletons. You all reunited. Hyde and Nettie searched the ship, finding some gold bars, which they hid away for themselves, and a runic flintlock pistol, which they gave to Garthew. Carrying on, you made your way to the Doors of Blood. I feel like that should have like Doors of Blood. As described in Bloodwhip's map, of course, everyone stood around wondering what to do with the information given, and Nettie was like, I'm just going to roll up my sleeves, and rolled a nat 20 strength check to just fucking open the door. Which, incredible. The door rocked the cavern walls as it slid away, revealing a hallway of cut stone tiles, a complete change of theme from the cold, dark, wet, slimy cavern that you all stood in. The narrow hallway goes on for quite a ways into the darkness. Near the end is a soft kind of light, it seems, but we don't find ourselves in that cavern. No, we don't. We find ourselves out on the beach, on the SS Real Seaman, of course.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna ask, but
where else would we be aboard the SS Real Seaman? Skaggs and Renee, of course, are on board watching the ship as the waves just kind of crash into the sand. The SS Real Seaman rocking just a little bit with the wind. When Renee, you're looking kind of off down the beach, and you see a figure slowly walking towards you. Josiah, do you want to describe your character?
I would love to describe my character. Walking down the beach, you see a gentleman, mostly obscured in a sort of yellow linen fabric, with his hood up. At his side, a fairly large tome and a rapier. He's not wearing shoes, and you can see his hands, so what's in his face for some other part anyways. And what parts of his skin are seeing, you can kind of see his skin is sort of like an olive-esque hue. And he's basically just walking up, and like, if I notice you looking over in this direction, I should have something. She's very fucking tall. Like, this is like a 7 foot tall person. Very thin, also, like a skinny guy. Real ectomorph hours, but like, you're like, oh wow, that guy looks tall. Then as he gets closer, you're like, what the Jesus Christ is that? But yeah, so that's kind of
that Jesus Christ?
the vibes being presented. But yeah. And as I walk up the beach, and if I see you guys kind of look, or see you looking over in my general direction, you'll just like wave. Just kind of like lead his head up and be like, hello there. As he starts like kind of walking, not running, but like he's moving quickly because he has such a long gait. Like, the homeboy's taking like 4.5 foot steps, but that's just how unsettling. He is. That's just how the gods made him. Anyways, but yeah, that is what I guess for the benefit of Chad, this is old Raymond Tall Tales Santiago.
Hell yeah.
Is who we're looking at, unfortunately. But yeah, that's kind of the vibe.
As Renee kind of sees him approaching, he'll be like, great, they fucking abandoned us on this ship, all but maroon us, and now we gotta deal with this intruder.
Should we stab him, Renee? Should we run out and just fucking stab him to death?
Imagine I just killed Josiah.
Like I said, I'm prepared for this to be a very short night if need be.
No, maybe he can come and join our side. You know, we have another friend on our side.
All right, another alliance.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get a little. Oh, now we're up to 4, Renee. We're at a quad alliance.
I like quad lines.
4 alliance? What about 4 alliance?
No, quad sounds better.
Okay, quad alliance it is.
Right.
He's getting closer, Renee.
Yeah, he fucking took 2 steps over here. Hello?
I guess, Justin, what I'm seeing here in Talespire, is this like an accurate representation of kind of what's happening?
No, sorry. These 3 are actually not.
Okay, because I was like, there's like a fucking lot of people here.
This is what you have.
Oh, good.
Everyone
I was hoping
else.
that you would be the Scrooge. I like that there's this man in a top hat, and there's also a rat in a top hat. That's very special.
Oh yeah, that's true. There is.
Is Fluff Bucket on screen?
No, Fluff Bucket is on screen, but just the 3 of you are on the beach. Despite what Talespire, this is like a buffer screen essentially.
Sure.
This is our loading screen.
Yeah, that's all good.
But
yeah,
I think Josiah Tall-Tailed sees a very sickly looking individual, so sickly looking, and then kind of like an older pirate next to him, wearing kind of like old tattered up rags, looks like old like military rags, like an old military uniform that's seen better days, and he's got a little shovel on his shoulder. But these 2 seem to be watching the longboat that is docked here on this makeshift wharf.
Sure. Yeah. So, since they don't seem to be drawing weapons, I would just walk up and be like I said, you did just also literally say hello. I would kind of walk up and extend like a very long arm out towards you to shake a hand. Just be like, hello, my friends. My name is... That's fair, tough but fair. My name is Raymond Santiago, though most of my friends just call me Tall Tales. It's good to meet you.
I see that.
Yeah, what are your names, my friends?
Oh, I'm Renee. This is Skaggs. Sorry, Skaggs. I guess you could introduce yourself.
That's all right, Renee. You're the captain of this ship, so you're the captain of saying my name too, if you want.
All right.
Okay, good. Well, actually, the captain of the ship is exactly the individual I was hoping to speak with.
Okay, that's a lot of responsibility, Bliss.
I mean, listen, last I heard, in town, people were saying you may have acquired a lead on of something of a map of sorts to something of a treasure of sorts, or perhaps a locale. There is something that I am looking for that I believe is on this island, and I believe it is in that cave.
You don't live here?
I mean, I have been living here, but I don't live here. Like, I don't think anyone really lives here, you know? It's more of a people exist here sort of thing. What does it really mean to live, you know?
True.
Right. He sounds an awful lot like that rat.
Are you a philosopher like Fluff Bucket?
I mean, that's not the first time I've been compared to a rat, nor is it the first time I've been called a philosopher, but I believe such things for another time. I simply wish to offer my services in so far as helping you spelunk the cave, as it were, and if I seek no share of the treasure, simply the one specific object, if it happens to be down there, and I would be allowed to do that, then I will be satisfied, and I can increase the odds of all of us surviving, I think.
Saying a lot of words.
I think he wants in on the treasure, Renee. How did he know about the treasure, Renee?
Those fucking guys probably told him.
Why would they? Oh, they're trying to betray us, Renee.
I know. You see other people?
Do I see other people? Just like around? Not the other people on the beach with us right now?
No. Wait, do you see other people around?
No. Do you?
No.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You could bring us to the cave, and we'll meet up with my crew. They went ahead of me.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Listen, mutual cooperation often leads to fantastic ends. So
Right. I have a question for you. Would you like to form an alliance with me and Skaggs here?
Hello, I'm Skaggs.
I mean, you seem like upstanding folks. An alliance of what nature? What?
Would you consider yourself a real seaman?
Oh,
There it is.
I have been called the realest seaman by many people I've sailed
All
with.
right, calm down.
Realest seaman I know is Renee here.
Sure, yeah. If you're good, we're just, friendship and all that.
Yeah.
What was that,
No,
Renee?
I'm chilling.
I'm trying to make friends.
Oh, okay, Renee. Yeah, it's a good place to meet friends, being pirates, I think.
I think so.
Yeah.
The
Great.
three of you do a round of shaking each other's hands.
Yeah.
Back in the cave, kind of as this conversation is happening outside, is when the exploration was happening inside of the cavern itself. Everyone kind of meets back. Nettie and Corvin, you're kind of standing there as Garthew, FB, and Hyde are looking at the new rune-encrusted ship, the Paraguay, I believe, that you found. And Fluffbucket, every time Fluffbucket speaks, subtitles come up that say French gibberish, just so everyone knows that's what's happening here. And Garthew, Hyde, and Fluffbucket figure they'll take the ship out, at least dock it next to the, because this is the, what did you call it, Grayson? The Taking Back Seaman is the name of the ship.
Yeah, let's take him back, seaman.
Just cursed. So fucking cursed. They take
retention ship. What do you mean?
They take the TBS out. Ships like that are a dime a dozen. Is that what... Anyway, they take the ship out, leaving Corvin and Nettie just kind of standing in this this intersection of various caverns.
Should we...
Oh, sorry, no, not even an intersection. You guys are at the Doors of Blood. Let's say that FB, Garthew, and Hyde mention that they'll get the others.
Should we try to forge ahead or wait?
We should go ahead for sure.
Yeah, let's go ahead. All right, after you.
Perfect. We open the door. It's our chance. You've got the map. It's all we need. I'm walking
go ahead.
through the door.
Incredible. Nettie, I need you to make an agility check.
Sure.
Uh-oh. Why?
Fucking Aaron dies again.
I have a lot of HP this time. What's my agility? Hey, it's +1. Okay.
Ooh.
Hey, dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
So fucking agile.
You take one step in and you feel a tile move under your feet and then poison darts fly across in front of you.
Maybe we should take our time a bit going through here. Just be a little cautious. The treasure will wait for us, I'm sure.
You know what? Give me a moment. I just need to think. I need to take a moment, and I'm just gonna step away around the corner, but wait here. And I might have a solution to our problem, possibly, potentially.
You're not running away with the map now, are you, Organ
I'm
Boy?
not running away. Well, no, I'm not running away with the map. I'm walking away around the corner to just process. Just give me 2 minutes. 1 minute. 1 minute.
1 minute. Okay.
And Corvin will try and do this. Try and sort of step back slightly around the corner or down the passage and cast his clairvoyance again.
Yeah. Let's go. So that's a
Which
spirit
is-
check, I believe. Is it correct?
It is,
But it's
which
DC
I've got.
10, right?
It is, because I have it now at level 2.
Hell yeah.
And my spirit is +3. So, in theory, this should work out great. And I should get lots of good spirit knowledge. It did. 14
Hell
+3,
yeah.
17. I would love to know if the spirits can tell me how many traps there are down this passage or where they are.
Whoa. Incredible. There's laying on the ground next to you, you see a skeleton start to like clamor. Its head starts snapping left and right as it like looks up at you in this very like ominous look about its face as its jaw starts clacking. You'll want to keep low through this hall, else you'll lose your head.
It's like Indiana Jones. All right. I'll take that under advisement and return.
The skeleton
and-
takes its own head off and falls
Returns
back
Nettie
to,
and
back to the ground.
if I, with this knowledge, if I just simply, with the torchlight that we have, try and look the next few yards down the corridor, does that make any traps or obstacles ahead any more obvious?
Yeah, I think if you follow their advice, you have no reason to... it looks like it makes sense, just kind of peering down. The darts that flew out were, like chest level, let's say, to Nettie.
I will examine the walls, think about what I've just been told, and say I have a feeling that perhaps we should stay very low as we advance, keep our heads down. It doesn't matter if we move slowly, as long as we move carefully, and we might be okay.
You have a feeling about this.
I have some, shall we say, just some mechanical and engineering knowledge, as well as the medical knowledge I have, and I'm familiar with some of the traps laid by folks who have contrived places like this. I had to go back, and it's called a memory palace, and I sort of walked through my mind, and don't worry, we'll be absolutely safe. Just simply had to sort of recall some memories.
Memories like you've been here before.
Not that I've been here before, but I'm, shall we say that I'm a studied man.
Oh, educated.
Perhaps you could say that. I like to be modest.
Multiple avenues, doctor and engineer. That's pretty
wow.
respectable.
I don't show all of my cards at once. Perhaps other skills.
Okay. Well, you have the memories. Lead the way.
You two
That's
hear in the
true, I do.
distance. Renee, I think singing shanties is a good way to pass the time, to keep track of how far you gotta go, but I haven't tried it out myself.
I mean, you could totally sing a shanty for us, right, new guy?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know any, Renee. Hold on, I'll run back and get me shanty book. I don't know him off by heart. Skags boots it. Because you all arrive in this large, ominous kind of section of the cavern. You see this giant doorway ahead of you two. that is open, revealing kind of a curved stone passageway. You see 3 figures. You see a large gentleman in like a pretty well buttoned up shirt, sleeves rolled up, looks like they could lift a house, and kind of a more well-kept gentleman kind of inspecting runes along the wall. And you also spot a figure kind of in like cut off shorts with the pockets showing, like big old boots sticking up on their legs, and tall tales. You'll notice that this individual they have one normal leg, and their other leg seems to be replaced with someone else's leg that is very, very haphazardly wrapped around there. Jib like Pete looks at the two of you, Corvin and Nettie. Oh, I think we've got there's some company. Oh, is it? I think that's Renee at least.
Oh, look, we found a bunch of assholes.
What? Where?
Renee, I thought you were staying with the ship.
Oh, you fucking left me. I took a nap. I woke up. You were all gone.
That sounds like maybe you should have been keeping up with the rest of us.
I was fucking tired.
You feeling better?
Yeah, I'm way better. I also got a guy who can reach in high places.
Who's that?
Yeah, who is this?
It's like, hello. These must be your friends, I assume. And I will lean down and go to shake a hand with everyone who's consents to do so. And just be like, my name is Raymond Santiago. Isn't that pleasure to meet you? I was talking to your captain here, and
our captain. Our
Wait,
captain.
what?
Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but
I give him like a big pat on the back. Yeah, captain.
Yeah, it seems he was recently promoted, I guess. Anyways, I lost something. I think it's in this cave. I'm not here for a share of the treasure. I'm just here for a piece of treasure. And I'm more than happy to lend my skills to aid you. I know about the map. I know about all this stuff. I'm not trying to fuck with your steez, as it were. I'm just trying to, help you, help us all get what we want, which is presumably you guys all want treasure. I want a piece of treasure, and then we all can go home happy. I'm sorry. What were your names?
Hello, my name is. They call me Jim Leg Pete because I've got the leg of me best friend here. This is Jim's leg.
Oh, good.
My name is Pete, which you can tell from my knuckle tattoos, because they say Pete. And then I've got Jim tattooed on my chest in a hearse because he's my best friend. And then on my leg, on Jim's leg, we have Jim, and then on my leg, we have Pete, just so we're all clear. Classic pirate tattoos.
That's very special.
Yep.
It's gotta have a system.
Yep.
You gotta have a system.
Yeah.
Just so we're all aware.
and an alliance.
And we're in an alliance, yep.
Yeah. I gathered that, yeah.
I'm sorry, just to be clear, you did you just arrive by boat?
Oh, I arrived by boat like a month or two ago. Like 6 weeks, I guess. We just got them just right in the middle. I was on a boat, and then that boat became a bunch of timbers, and the crew became a bunch of corpses, and then I became a resident on this island against
So
my
you
will.
do fucking live here.
Well, kind of. I mean, I don't live here. What does it really mean to live somewhere?
Sounds like Fluff Bucket, am I right?
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, I mean, I've been here for, 6 weeks, give or take, looking for this cave. And there it is, so...
There's no way you came here by yourself.
No, I was on a ship.
Right.
And that ship is now, and I just, gesture towards the part of the island where all the shipwrecks are.
Everyone is
Yeah, there was, 4 other guys who survived, and 2 of them died of their injuries, and one of them, I think, is still alive in town. It was a pretty harrowing experience. I can show you the scars. I just start like trying to pull my rope, but there's like so much of it. It's like, yeah, look, like I got this thing here, and dude's like, it has like a big gnarly scar on one side of his abdomen. He's like, it was a pretty nasty situation, but
You got matching scars, Corvin.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah? Those just injuries from, no one took anything from you there, right?
I didn't really have much to take, to be honest. I mean, I got my books and stuff, but nothing.
They can always.
The people on this island don't generally care too much about books.
But they can always take your heart in an instant. I need to go in the corner for a second.
All right.
Is your friend good?
He's just
He's fine.
Yeah, he'll be fine. It's
Corvin, I have a question. Have you ever thought that maybe they didn't take something? Maybe they gave you something?
like, what would they give me?
Another organ?
Why?
Maybe they saw you were kind of shit at partying, so they were like, give him 2 livers.
I once met the guy with 2 livers.
Have you ever met
I
someone
don't
with
think
one
that's
leg?
true.
I have met someone with 1 leg. I can't say I've ever met someone with someone else's leg. That's a new one.
That's my best friend, Jim.
I gathered. And what a friend he is.
How would we find
One you
out?
can really lean on, you know?
Oh, the best friend there ever was, I'll tell you. I know 23-minute long shanties if you want to hear them.
I do.
Okay, here we go.
I think maybe we don't right now. We can wait until we need another instance of counting time.
Okay.
That
I
works.
think it's just like, it's good to be like build team morale, you know?
Sure.
Uh,
You know what will build team morale though? Walking straight into that room.
All right.
Low. Crawling. Perhaps.
Yeah, maybe even crawling.
how would
Okay,
we?
but like what?
Is there a way to find out if someone had, like, someone put, is it possible that they put Jim's heart in me somehow? Is that, now that's all I'm thinking about.
I'm sorry.
All right, with the medical knowledge that I have, I want to say no, because how would you connect the heart to the
I don't know,
all the
I'm not a
different
pirate doctor.
blood vessels?
I'm just an
And
average
there's-
pirate.
It's easy to cut things out. I don't know how you would put something in and why, and where would the liver come from? So you're saying that you just take a liver out of a person, they die, you put a liver, you put a heart, whatever, you just like no one's
quite
got
a while
spare.
without a liver.
Why not?
Get drunk quicker, I imagine,
Yeah.
without a
Maybe
liver.
they didn't take anything or give you anything. Maybe they just gave you a scar to mess with you.
That could have been it too.
Well, they could have traded something. Like maybe they took your heart, but they gave you another heart.
Whoa.
So you're still at like a net 0 sort of thing, but like it's like another guy's heart.
How many organs can you replace before you're not the same person anymore? You know?
7.
I mean, I'm still the same person, and I don't have any of my original organs.
I don't think that's true.
That's wild.
100% true. Anyway, I was thinking maybe I got really good instincts, so I was thinking maybe we could sit here for a minute, and I could think about the room ahead of us.
Are you an
Yeah.
educated person? Just like
Of course, I'm fucking educated.
you have a mind palace like Organ Boy does here?
More like a prison.
All the knowledge is locked away.
Is it yours, or has that also been transplanted?
Well, you see, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, anybody, you guys see a bunch of other people on the beach? I just have a question about it. This guy said he didn't see anybody, but I'm pretty sure there's more people.
Oh, I didn't see anybody.
Okay.
Yeah, you said that you lost something.
Wait, Nettie,
You're looking
you
for
saw
something
somebody.
you lost. Oh, I saw. You must have passed him on the way in. A kid. He was going back to the ship.
No, there's no
See no
kid.
fucking kid.
We talked about this before. There's no kid.
I think you just didn't see him. He's small.
Oh, the kid. Yeah, he was real little. He was not very big. Like,
Oh,
Oh, that's how this is gonna go.
But okay, more like maybe to your waist.
yeah. Yeah.
Small.
Yeah.
Are
which
you
is
sure?
a little guy. Although, to be fair, most people look like children to me because I'm a giant person. Don't know what the fuck that's about.
Hang
Dad's
on, just because
5'4".
someone's shorter than me doesn't mean they look like a child to me.
True.
That's not
But you saw
how...
him leaving the cave.
I
Leaving the
understand.
cave, I didn't see it. I mean, we just got here, but I mean, we passed someone on the way, yeah. So,
Right.
Okay, well,
Sure, he'll be on the ship when we get out.
that just proves that Nettie is telling the truth. So, that's good.
I didn't see no kid, so.
You know, you're blind.
No, I
And
didn't
you
see
don't
any
even have
kids
your
either.
same organs. You might not even have your same eyes.
I certainly don't.
It's true.
Just to be clear, how many people here think that they're missing organs?
I've got all of my organs for sure.
I know I'm missing one. I don't think that. I know.
Whoa.
But it grows back.
What?
There's a liver.
Oh. Okay.
The liver has got incredible regenerative properties.
Oh, you didn't know that.
You can destroy like 90% of your liver, and it will still come back.
Right.
I
I
got
don't
nothing to
want to
worry about
destroy
there
any of
for
my
me.
liver.
I'm not saying it's a good idea, but like if you ever need it for something, you can take up to 90% of it out of your body, and that it
Why
will
would
grow
I?
back.
What am I gonna need? What
Maybe
do you mean?
they did that.
I don't know.
Maybe they sold some of your liver and they left you a little bit and it's just growing back.
Right, yeah.
It's
Like a
possible.
farm.
Yeah.
Like
Like a liver farm.
Yeah. You never been to a liver farm before? Shh.
A delivery.
Mm.
Right, well, Renee, you were going to think about a room or something, were you? What's going on with that?
Just walk into that room, hold your head up high, it'll be fine.
Just give me a second. I don't know if you'll let me do this.
Hold your head up like a real seaman.
But once per night, I can leave my body.
Yeah, you can.
So I'm wondering if I could go leave my body.
Yeah, once per day you could just fucking just do you just do
Like
it now?
arguably in the description it says once per night. I can
it's-
apparate.
Yeah, I mean it's close enough. You guys were sailing for a bit. I think probably the sun was getting ready to go down, and by the time you got into the cavern, it's probably close to night.
Okay. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna prop himself up against the wall. He's gonna put his hands over his belly. Just give me a second.
I think
Are you just having a nap?
I think he's taking a nap.
Then you just
he's
sleep on
gonna-
the ship?
He's gonna sing a little sea shanty. while
Yeah, let's do presence. If you're like trying to gauge what's out there, right? If you're trying to look around and all that. Oh, that fucking
That goes
20.
crazy. Hell yeah.
Holy
I fucking rule it being a
shit.
ghost.
Oh, that's let's do that over because the sound was I had to fucking fade or turn down.
Yeah.
Incredible. Fucking Nat 20 is so good. Renee, you like I think ghosts are visible in this world.
You just see like a little Renee come out of the mouth. And he was like, visiting hours. And he's gonna start floating into the room.
You weave your way down through the narrow hallway, kind of around this corner, and you see it. The hallway continues forward, but there's two rooms that branch off. It looks like one room is like an altar of sorts, like a worship room. And then the other room looks like the platform goes out and then looks like it's broken off, and the entire chamber looks like it's flooded somehow. With a nat 20, it's so good. You see little lights at the bottom of this sunken chamber, little defying, the laws of physics that Renee definitely knows.
I'm educated.
You see these little lights and like this sarcophagus. On the sarcophagus, you see these runes. This almost like pictograms depicting. There's this bird-headed warrior fighting off a multi-tentacled monstrosity of some kind on the cover top of the sarcophagus cover. Sure, that works. You kind of take a quick peek and then you pop back up. You continue your path, and it keeps going, and it looks like it turns back into more of a cave, but you see a bright light at the end of this kind of hallway, like a very warm.
Oh no!
Don't go to the light.
Not ready yet.
You see like it's this orange glow. As you like start to go back, you see yourself, but not yourself. You see Renee, not Renee, sorry, Jesus. You see the body that you inhabit, this dark visage standing at the like end of that broken off platform leading into the sunken chamber, just kind of like slowly waving you, but you feel like this is an ominous sign with that nat 20, and you venture back to the crew. You got a shit ton of very spicy information out of that.
He will come back and be like, I think I almost died.
Oh, he's back.
What happened?
I
You just leave your body?
What'd you see?
You all saw that,
Yeah,
right?
that was fucking sick. That was cool.
Yeah, I did. Go surreal, and we saw you leave your body, so.
Okay, well, anyway, tuck that away.
Put that in the old mind prison.
Lock it up. He'll explain what he saw. And then I fucking saw myself, and I was like, get over here. And I was like, nope, that seems bad.
Saw yourself.
Well, not myself. Well, yeah, what you see, I saw.
This body.
Yeah, me.
This body that has organs that aren't yours.
Well, I guess they're mine now. I didn't explain that.
Finders keepers. I can respect
Sorta.
Losers weep.
that. Okay. So we do go that way, or we don't go that way. Will you lose this body you've that you've somehow taken over if we go that way?
I mean, possibly, but if there's vacancy.
No vacancy here, fully taken.
I see that. I'm just saying, you know.
Worst
I'm probably
if it comes to it, you can hunt me leg.
okay. I'm okay with being a leg for a while.
Well,
yeah, I guess,
Jim.
Care? He's fucking dead.
Oh,
Okay.
all right.
I think we need to go into this cave, is what I'm understanding, because you said you saw the lights of what? What did you say?
Well, I stayed away from that luck because I was pretty sure I was gonna fucking die.
Oh, you would find yourself in heaven, yeah.
Yeah. Questionable. But if Jesus says so, I think I'm good. I saw some lights. I saw a sarcophagus with like a little bird guy, and he was fighting a guy with tentacles.
Mm.
And then I saw a warm light, and I was like, I'm not fucking ready, as you can tell, because I'm still here.
You seem ready, honestly.
Cut to episode 1 of Ray, just fucking kill me.
I'm starting to like this. Anyway, so I was gonna die, and then I was like, I gotta go back, and then I saw me, but I was weird, I was like, come over here. So I'm just saying we might see some fucked up stuff in there. Be ready.
Is that a ghost or a vision, or I don't understand.
Well,
Everything
it
you're
wouldn't
saying
matter
sounds
to
very
see.
promising, if I'm being honest with you.
Sounds like an adventure.
Justin, can I roll something to see if I know anything about the fucking bird and tentacle battle royale that was happening on the... I don't know what that would even be.
Yes, spirit. I feel like spirit makes sense. Why not?
Oh, hell yeah, that goes crazy. A spiritual man. More spiritual man there never was. Let's go. That's a 19, so that's going to be a 23 total.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Fucking incredible. And again, in this system, 12 is usually what we're aiming for, so crushed it. You recall multiple kind of passages that you've come across while like exploring the various parts of this island on your stay. You found a half-built temple in the center of the island. It seems like all of the inhabitants, their bodies just kind of strewn around, viciously murdered. It looks like a animal attack kind of deal, like just a slaughter. And inside of this half-built temple, let's say, they were scriptures that they started to put into the rooms that were already built. A lot of them depicted these elder gods that were, rumored premonitions that they would come back. Amongst them, there was one in particular of a warrior 1,000 years ago that managed to fight back against them, wielding like this scepter as their weapon against these gods, and push them back beneath the ground is what the scripts themselves said. Push them back into the earth, basically. And it seems like what Renee was describing aligns with what this temple was representing, or was at least containing in terms of the scripture and the like. But yeah, it lines up that some warrior of sorts that donned a bird-like mask was fending back, apparently single-handedly. Feels very like hero's journey kind of end game deal, right?
Okay. Cool. So while you're kind of explaining to us what's happening, there's like some small talk happening. You just see good old Raymond gets like a big old smile on his face, and he like opens up his book and he's like looking through, and he's like, "Yes, this is the place. There is all kinds of treasure to be found in this temple. I'm certain of it. This is most definitely the place."
Nettie, you should let me get my hands on the treasure first, and then I will hand it to you, and then we'll be good.
Be very careful when we were inside. Do not touch anything without looking carefully at it first.
That's what I mean, because if, I'm not ready to die yet. If I touch it,
you wouldn't die. You would not die. You would, just left unsaid. But just don't touch anything.
No,
Unless
no.
you
What
take
do you
a
mean?
chance.
What do you mean unsaid? No, please said.
Listen, and I just like lean down and get real close. There are much worse things than dying when it comes to dabbling in the realm of the ancient ones.
Dabbling.
Bankruptcy.
Immersing in for a penny, in for a pound. You know
I'm not
how
dabbling.
it is.
I would never
It's
dabble.
okay. You've already got rid of an organ. You know what that's like. Maybe that's all
I
they
didn't
want.
get rid of an organ. Somebody got rid of an organ for me.
Maybe.
And
Like a
Did
true
everything-
friend, they got rid of it for you.
without my... Yeah?
I think I did pretty good. Not only can this guy reach in high places, but he knows stuff.
Right. Yeah.
We all know stuff. Well,
We all know.
most of us know stuff.
You're right. Fluff Bucket knows everything.
That rat sure does know a lot of stuff. Can't understand a
Yeah.
word out of his mouth, but it sounds like he knows a lot of stuff.
No, he's very, very aggressive. He doesn't know what to do with his anger.
No. Well, he
I
does.
think it's
He does know what
Yeah.
to do with it, and it's stab someone, I think,
with a machete.
with a machete. Where does he keep that machete? That's my question.
In a scabbard.
Wild. Should we continue on? Should we venture in
Yes.
now that we've got a bit of a heads up on what to expect?
I think so.
All right.
All right.
Who's going first?
Two of you have memories of this place locked either in a palace or a prison. So
It's giving it's the
I don't
same
have
building.
memories.
I
The dungeon
just
of the palace.
used some of my skills to deduce where there could be traps.
I fucking went and looked at it.
Just trying to keep us safe. Just keeping us safe.
Yeah, Corbin, you have a very good idea of how to avoid these traps, without a doubt.
Maybe I should go ahead and I can point out.
Okay.
that sounds perfect.
Corvin acts as the spearhead, heading down this very narrow passage of cut stone, and every now and then you see some glyphs, some pictograms, rather. Pictograms? Is that the right fucking word? Whatever, it doesn't. Curved pictures, runic images.
A mosaic?
Mosaics. Not as fancy as mosaic, I don't think, but just like, depictions along the wall.
It's just Pictionary.
Just Pictionary. That's. Oh, all right.
Playing
What
Hangman.
What word? Corvin, as you're like kind of ducked down, walking through here, you step on a tile, and it gives way, and a giant blade cuts out from one wall and into the other wall.
You knew that was there?
I did. Look, you can tell by the tiles are not flush. Is this
Yeah.
blade where I thought it would be?
You were told to keep low, and you did.
I'll
You
keep
almost lost a head to go with your organ there.
our new look. Our new friend should especially.
Yeah, I'm
be
gonna
careful.
I'll limbo my way through.
So agile.
The imagery of that is hot.
He just basically does a 90-degree angle at his ankles. And just like
The fucking the core.
I'm pretty
strength.
sure he has 2 sets of knees.
yeah, my character actually is 2 people in a yellow trench coat.
Before too long, you all, thanks to Corvin utilizing some spiritual energy and communing with the dead, you get through this corridor that would have either poisoned you or attempted to cut you in half, which is incredible. Great news, everyone. You do reach kind of a cross intersection, counting where you're coming from. The left and right, Renee, look familiar. They're all still narrow hallways, all this kind of gray slate stone. The left, you remember looks like some kind of altar room of some regard, and the right is that broken passage that leads to a sunken chamber or flooded chamber, I should say. And then straight on, It sort of looks like it's becoming cavernous again, but you see that they've built in steps, like kind of leading up and around. Looks like it goes petroglyphs. Thank you, Kai. Looks like it leads up and around. Continuing on, the glow doesn't feel as strong now that you're not a ghost. But this is where this little cross section you find yourselves in right now.
All right, down this way, we got that. Down this way, we got this. This way, we got a flooded chamber. Lights over there, and some stairs.
We're going. Oh, actually, it's already been said that our new friend knows of the map, right? So I'll say out loud to everybody: does the map have anything else written on it? Any direction that we're supposed to go here?
I don't believe so. We've got the Doors of Blood mentioned on the map, right?
Yeah, it just said those with the heart of the sea past the doors of blood, and you skipped the riddle and just went for the doors.
No, there's only so much time we got in a day.
brute force the lock.
But it's mostly a map of the island, that's right. There's no internal...
You also have a map of the island, yep. Is it the seagull? The island. Are we going on a seagull journey?
He's here.
Might be.
Oh,
I don't know how.
I could kind of see him for a second there.
This is not terribly good quality. He sits around the corner, and it's much easier for me to see him. Sorry, please continue.
He's so vocal. You also saw a map of the island, of the area you're in. You have Yuma Island, which you're on right now, and then there was the island with Port Nelson, Juba's Tavern, all that stuff was there. And then the deserted island to the north. There wasn't much. You heard from Juba. There was a few settlements that were attempted to be built. And you heard from Jim about all the shipwrecks, which Tall Tales himself had confirmed that they even crashed upon some of these shipwrecks a little bit to the north, I believe. No, I think I said that last time too, and I think it was south, whatever, in some direction. Not relevant to the current situation, but you definitely caught most of the imagery related to this island and this cavern, but nothing more specific than passing through the Doors of Blood and rumors of treasure, right?
Also, sarcophagus. You think there's a cool body in there?
Yeah, actually, I think there probably is.
You looking for an upgrade?
I mean, I'm always looking for maybe some new lodgings. I mean, I have some weird flesh-eating disease going on right now.
I was going to ask about that, but I just didn't.
I mean, we all have a little bit of that these days. Don't be ashamed of it. You're probably
contagious.
Right. I think Jim might have had it. His leg isn't looking too good.
Oh, no?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think Renee's right. There's probably at least a body and maybe something else that person could have been buried with.
Treasure.
Corvin, because you all are standing here and you have torches and the like, you spot, and Tall Tales would perk, his attention would perk at this as well. The altar room definitely does have some murals. It looks like it looks kind of gazing in. You see some skeleton, long dead people, scattered bones about the inside of here. And you spot various carvings inside, and at the very end of the room looks like some kind of altar. And then again, the opposite of that is the flooded chamber.
These are definitely the kind of books I like.
Okay. Does anyone have any strong opinions about which direction we want to go here, or?
No, do
They're pretty
you?
close. Like they're not far. The platform in the other, the stone platform that breaks off is 10, 20 feet maybe.
Okay, because I mean, like in character, yeah, obviously the mentioning of like these runes and stuff like the carvings, I definitely want to go look at that, but also I don't want to just be like, I'm going there if anyone wants to try and do something. But like in character, yeah, I would definitely be like, oh, those runes seem like they're very likely of the utmost importance to this place. I propose we begin there.
That makes sense to me.
I'm okay with that. We got all day.
You
As far as
turn,
you know.
let's call it west. You turn down the west corridor and into this altar room, scattered, like I said, bones. You see the bodies of many skeletons just kind of fallen over. A lot of them in dusty robes. It all seems to match, looks like an order maybe of some kind. Slumped at the back of the altar room, you spot a body, another skeletal body, against the back of the wall. You see a dagger through their skull, like still there, cracked in through their skull. Along one of the walls is a massive mural. You see, it looks like at the top in like an arc. It looks like a sun, moon, sun, moon, sun, moon, sun, moon, sun, sun, moon, sun, moon. To the left, you see a giant depiction of this multi-headed beast of some kind. You see the bird-headed warrior again kind of pushing back the beast with this like relic in their hand, and you see it's like over kind of emphasized to be like, you know, some kind of holy relic representation of this thing. And then halfway through, and let's say the right side of the mural is that same depiction of the bird-headed warrior on their knee as a multi-headed behemoth beast is battling back against them underneath this kind of span of suns and moons. And then at the very bottom, you see what looks like little depictions of people, where it goes small to large, small to large, small to large, small to, just kind of almost like a like framing the bottom of the mural itself.
Okay.
I would like to take that dagger out of the person's head and put it in
in Renee's
bag.
head.
Maybe later.
It looks like a high priest of some kind. There's like this large conical hat next to them. On the hat, you notice it looks like 3 heads. There are 3 skulls, I should say, are on this kind of conical priest hat, high priest hat, of a wolf and a serpent, and oh my god, my brain just went blank. Give me, there's only so much you can do off the top of your head. Hey, I need to look at my notes. That's what I'm getting at. You see, it is the wolf, the serpent, and anyway, there's 3 skulls, and I'll tell you the 3rd skull in a moment. But you do grab the dagger.
Is it? And the dagger was in the skull of
the high priest.
The priest.
Yeah.
Okay.
There is a moment of like pulling it out, and then like, are they gonna come alive like the other ones did? And then hopefully that doesn't happen. So I'm just gonna pocket the dagger.
A boar was the 3rd one.
Okay, I thought you were gonna say they do come alive.
They come alive. Got you.
By the way, they do.
Joke's on you.
Joke's on you, fucking birds.
Listen, I'm just saying, Nettie, if you kill me, can't collect.
I'm well aware.
I would like to search kind of in the area of this high priest body, but I'm not looking for like weapons or anything. I'm looking for books, tomes, like anything that may have had writing in it, or like stone slabs, anything like that.
Yeah.
If there is anything over here to find, anyways.
You find scriptures depicting this seven-headed beast. 3 of these represented on the high priest's actual hat, and their kind of robes kind of depict this as well. The 3 skulls, but the scripture that you find, you kind of unroll it, speaks of legends of the 7-headed beast, and an 8th depiction that just reads all as one.
Okay.
7-headed. Is there any more detail, as in like is it a serpent, a horse, a sea monster?
The 3, there's no actual like physical description, let's say, of it itself, but the skulls that you do see are, like I said, the serpent, the wolf, sorry, I'm looking back at them right now. It's there's a rat, owl, the boar, the wolf, the ram, the stag, and the serpent. And represented on this high priest is the serpent, boar, and wolf, but there's 7 in total related to the scriptures. And they, when you look at it compared to the mural, it seems like the bird-headed warrior was battling against what this could have been.
Hey, look, it's Fluff Bucket.
Too bad he's not here to see it.
Yeah.
And Renee, this matches the bird-headed warrior here on the mural matches what you saw in ghost form down below the waters.
This was down in the water. This was on the sarcophagus in the water? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said there's a bunch of bodies in here.
Yes. Yeah.
Do they? So you said they had like robes and stuff on, the skeletons did?
Yep. They all look to match a similar theme. They all look a part of the same, let's say, coven or order.
Do they have any rings or anything of value?
Give me let's roll for it to see. Let's do a presence as you're kind of taking a gander around to see what exactly is here. You did grab the dagger earlier, so.
Yeah. Which dice was mine? Perhaps none? Oh, I have a waiting on GM.
Oh, sorry. I'm gone.
Oh yeah, Talespire has napped.
Talespire. Sorry, let me head back to where you are, which is called Day Beach. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Got it.
I feel like I heard
That was a
something
bit of a
different.
Pretty good.
14.
Hell yeah. You find. I'm gonna. Wait. Let me roll on Talespire because that's more fun for everyone here. You find. Oh.
Hell yeah.
170, let's say, silver worth of like rings and like little trinkets and stuff like that. So you can sell those for upwards of 170 silver.
Nice.
What you
Most
notice,
of his fingers have.
Oh.
Sorry, keep going.
What you notice is, much like the high priest, daggers in the chest, daggers in like the side of the robes. It looks like, people came in here, slaughtered all of this order, moved on.
Right.
Thorough.
Yeah.
I don't know about religion or anything, so I don't know about any of this.
I'm not quite sure myself.
I'm not much of a religious man either, but I do know we could all take these daggers.
Yeah, there's probably enough daggers for 2 for each person, honestly. There's a good few daggers.
Damn.
Are the daggers of any significance, or are they just like mundane daggers? Like they don't have any symbols on them or anything?
No, they seem pretty mundane. It looks like the real symbology there is that they were used to kill everyone in this order. Right?
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Corvin is skeptical. I'm going to root around just to see if there are any. I guess I'm looking for secret doors, secret alcoves, anything. I mean, we just stepped on a pressure plate earlier. Anything that looks like it isn't quite flush.
Yeah.
Anything that suggests that there is, I don't know, a doorway, a pit, any ways out of here that we might not have yet spotted.
Yeah, let's do presence also as your kind. Unless you want to use your spirit to use your commune ability, but otherwise you can use
in front of other people.
Renee's a ghost.
Ooh.
2.
But if we add my presence, 4.
4. Incredible. You're kind of patting around and pushing things.
Oh, no.
Skeleton falls over. It doesn't quite seem like anything is around.
Sure doesn't now, no.
No.
Well, I guess that's this room. Bunch of dead guys.
Some sort of story. We should go look at the sarcophagus.
I like these kind of books, though.
Yeah?
The old wall mural book, of course.
Big pages, lots of pictures.
I like pictures.
Okay. Well, let's maybe go investigate.
You didn't find what you were looking for?
No, I didn't hear. Although this does seem to indicate that this place is. I think I'm in the right place. This, I would be very careful though. It is likely that these murals are depicting not simply a legend, but a historical record. And
you think this really happened?
I would venture to guess that it did really happen. Did it happen here? That I don't know. But I would guess that it really happened. And I would also guess that these individuals, you would say like gesturing towards all the like skeletons and stuff, were seeking to commune with the entities beyond what man was meant to commune with. And I also suspect that one of those entities may very well be here or something related to it. So
be here. It's just some story they made up to keep people out, so we're not stealing their treasure.
Entities just like stabbing guys that can't like melt someone's eyeballs or something.
Yes, and I mean, there's a possibility that it is merely a story to keep them away. But all I would say is that those who discount such things are doomed to be ill prepared when they encounter them in the material, as it were. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, don't touch anything, or do.
Wait,
I'm not
is
your
this
dad.
what you do? Is this your field of study?
What are you looking for?
Yeah, these guys got sticky fingers, so they might take it before you get your hands on it.
Wait, hold on. I didn't say that.
I just feel like, this is my special interest, you could say. This is somewhat of a field of study for me. To be completely honest with you, do not know precisely what I am looking for, but I do have a feeling I will know it when I see it. And I haven't seen it yet, I don't think.
First.
Kind of like I wasn't looking for these rings, but I'm taking them.
Exactly. You didn't know they would be here, but when you saw them, you said, "Oh, that's something worth taking."
Right.
Exactly like that.
All right.
That one is quite fetching, by the way. Like,
thank you.
To, like, one.
Actually, Tall Tales, give me a presence check as well, because you were
Sure.
You were
my best stat.
Hell yeah.
That was a lie. 16's not bad though. So that's gonna be a total of 16.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. Total of 16. As you're kind of like doing once over, Corvin's checking the walls. You check through the scriptures again. I noticed that the high priest, like in a hidden pocket in their robes, is a scroll which has a drawing, like a depiction, a very well drawn sphere that is shaded in with like little like eraser marks to make it look like there's something shimmering from the inside, and written in a long dead tongue that you just so happen to speak with your studies. It depicts Forever Gate below it. And you see kind of more, it continues on with the reinforcing of this three-headed, this separation from the seven-headed beast towards these three skulls that are represented by the order.
Okay.
And I think with everything that everyone's been looking at in this particular room, could be that this order was protecting something, could be that the order was, here to make sure nobody came in to pillage the runes, to take whatever this hidden artifact may or may not be. Obviously, there's a lot of lore about the bird-headed warrior fighting back something that represents what they were worshipping, but they all met the end of a blade.
You think I'd look good with a bird head?
Actually, yeah.
Hmm.
All right.
With blue feathers, yes. Green, not so much. So just so that I'm clear, is the conclusion that I'm drawing here that this order that was here was like, are they team bird guy or team tentacle monster?
Team not team tentacle monster, but team multi-headed behemoth.
Or yes, the multi-headed, yeah. So, but okay, cool. So it's likely that they were. This is just like what I'm thinking. We're theory crafting. We're building a game theory here. Well, that they were. Is it like, am I getting the impression that they were maybe this weapon is likely here somewhere, and it's possible that they were protecting it, or rather, yes, that they were protecting it that so no one would claim it and then use it to kill their multi-headed dad, so to speak.
It could be that they were protecting it from this bird-headed warrior. It could be that the depictions tell the tale of this bird-headed warrior kind of versus, well, what Renee saw was versus a tentacled monster, and then the mural up here seems to depict them fighting and falling against the behemoth. It seems like these cultist type order worshipped this multi-headed beast, and they are trying to keep something here, most likely away from whoever may pick up arms as the bird-headed warrior.
And are we to understand too that these two different like beast situations, are these two different entities? Like there's a tentacle monster and then there's like the multi-headed beast, and I guess we might not know this, but are they part of like the same faction? Like, are they two, like, oh, there's two gabagools and like these guys are worshiping both of them? Or is it like, oh, there's a tentacle guy, that's none of our business, we're team seven-headed beast guy?
Yeah, that's
okay. You
can draw like, based on what Renee saw, based on what you're looking at, you don't think that they were in an alliance.
So they weren't in an alliance. This was like a different
they
faction.
were in an alliance.
Right. So tentacle guys are doing their thing. Beast guys are like, we don't want people to get the weapon. And bird guys like, I'm going to kill beast guy and also grapple and fight with tentacle guy maybe sometimes. That's a treat. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm locked in. I've got it.
I think I heard the bird warrior couple seconds ago, actually.
You cross the hallway with this knowledge and see this sunken chamber, Renee, that you spotted. The lights, as Renee points them out, you all can see lights kind of glowing, setting a silhouette on this sarcophagus-looking thing beneath the water. It looks fairly deep. It's not a shallow bit of water. It looks like the entire chamber has broken and shifted downwards, basically.
And it would have been great to have that fish guy here.
Oh, right,
no kidding.
That would have been widely handy. Honest, that would have been job over.
This is like a little bit unorthodox and Moses coded, but if you will allow this, I would love to try
To part the fucking sea.
We've got Jesus. We've got Moses.
Yeah, they're all here.
One of my prayers is to control weather. Specifically, what it says is test spirit DR10 to change the direction of the wind. If you succeed by 5 or more, you can also conjure or repel precipitation.
Whoa.
So if I can roll high enough to repel precipitation, can I like conjure some fucking wind down into this tunnel to like basically move the water aside so we can access this thing?
Let's roll and find out.
Okay?
Oh my God.
Let's go.
Spirit. So my spirit. So I get a +4 to this. So if we want to hit a 15, this is DR10, but I need a 15 to do the water thing. Then we need an 11 or higher.
Great.
Big money. Let's go.
Here we go.
The rebound. That's a 7. So that's on a fail, but it's not enough to repel the precipitation.
You, geez, I'm picturing you with a staff. I don't know if you have a staff or not.
I don't have a staff. I have a sword and a
Shepherd.
book. Although, can I
You
actually
do
burn
now.
an omen to re-roll that?
Yeah.
Or a devil's luck.
Devil's
Sorry,
luck.
It's not called omens in
Mhm.
this system.
You definitely can.
Just
Wait, if you adjust that difficulty by 4, that's a success, right?
It's a success, yeah. I guess it really depends on what you want to let me get away with here, because the way that this is worded is it's only a DR10, so it would be a success to change the direction of the wind. And it says if you succeed by 5 or more, you can also conjure or repel precipitation. So the way this is intended to be used is at sea. I can make it rain or make it stop raining if it's like we're in a storm.
Yeah.
It's so like, yeah, I don't know. So I hit the 10, I do not hit the 15, even with the reroll.
Well, what I was saying was, because you rolled a 7 plus, what was your spirit again?
4, so an 11 total.
11 total. If you drop the DC by 4.
Oh, instead of re-rolling
Instead
it.
of
I forgot you can
re-rolling.
do that. So yeah, let's just do that then. I mean,
Yeah.
Sure. Whatever.
In which case you you stand out there with describe to me how you move the water between this chamber.
Yeah, literally, because again, this is we're essentially parting this here. We're controlling the weather. I just kind of go and stand there. We're trying to figure out what to do here, and I just kind of like take a hand and like do a gesture and like just put it into the water and then like hold it up, and then just like say a few words, probably 2 or 3 words in an ancient language, and then there's like some wind that kind of bellows down from outside through the halls and that sort of thing, and the water kind of starts to ripple on top, and then it just like splits apart, basically, kind of like depresses itself around the walls of the chamber, thus giving us access to the sarcophagus on the ground.
Hey, Nettie, did I make it back to my body?
I'm seeing it too.
Okay, and that's one of my prayers.
Who is this guy?
I've never seen anything like that before.
I'm an incredible recruiter. All I gotta say.
That was quite the impressive feat. And if we're over on talespire, I'm very literally going to drop the water. You see a chamber all the way down at the very bottom down here with a sarcophagus that is way easier to get down and take a look at now that Tall Tales is quite literally kind of if you imagine the water is pushed against both of the sides, kind of held back there by a supernatural force, essentially. Ignore the fact that some of the walls are missing. That's only because it's so annoying with a camera when those the walls get in the way. That's literally it.
It's a cutaway diagram. It's fine.
Yeah, that's exactly it. But yeah, you can see the sarcophagus. Even from above, you see what's carved into it. And it looks like even along all the sides, this sarcophagus represents this warrior. Like it's not just the tentacle monster. It seems like there's multiple little battles being depicted and victories and villages kind of freed by this ancient warrior.
Fascinating.
How long is the water going to stay like that?
That's an amazing question.
Oh yeah, that is the important
It
question.
does not say anything about this. It just says you do that. You change it or repel. So like,
how about this? Roll a d12. Why not a d12?
a d12, sure. How do I do that in here? The dice have disappeared.
Oh, spacebar. Sorry.
Screen.
Yeah.
Oh no,
yeah.
that's okay. I haven't. I actually got to play with it. Okay, sorry. You said a d12. Great.
Yeah.
That's a 1.
Not long, Nettie. Not long at all.
Cool. So yeah, you asked that question. I'm kind of like clearly struggling to like maintain it. I'm like, I can hold it for a little while, but we should be quick. On a scale of 1 to 12, we'll say 1.
Okay, yeah.
How far is that drop?
It's 30 feet down. There is a rope, like an old soggy
It's a
rope to
bridge
get
or a
down.
ladder,
It is possible to get down there by climb. I just added that in, but it's so funny that rope is now actually being could be used. That was just set dressing for me.
It's so funny.
Incredible.
Yeah, let's climb down.
Yeah, it 30 feet down, the soggy old rope holds its weight as you all get down there. Nettie, you give it like a little go, and it feels like it's sealed pretty tight. But if there's anything anyone is doing while you're down here, there's like fucking corpses, not galore, but there's multiple dead bodies you see bloated and disgusting resting down here.
They kind of look like they're maybe part of that same order.
No, not these ones. Nope.
These are different. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's giving that these guys are Team Tentacles.
I was going to say, I was immediately looking at one of the corpses and wondering if that was a specific corpse or if that's just generally like there are multiple ones around.
There are multiple around. They don't seem to be. There's no common theme like the Order had. These could be grave robbers. Could be a number of different things.
Are these like chains and stuff that are on the wall over here? Like those are actually there?
Yeah, whatever you see here is actually here.
You see is what you get. Okay, cool. It's giving sacrifice chamber.
Well, maybe.
All right, we opening this thing or?
We should maybe open it as fast as possible.
Yeah,
I guess if our friend isn't.
Okay, here we go.
In fact, I'll run down just to. It looks like it's probably a heavy slab. We're going to need as many hands as possible.
Yeah. Well, we can make it, if 2 of you want to roll, I would imagine Nettie's going to be 1. It's a strength check without a doubt is what's going to happen here.
My strength is 0. I shouldn't be top of the list to do that.
I don't know what everyone else's strength is. I have upsetting information for you.
Yeah.
So Raymond has a +2 to strength.
Oh.
Just know that this disease has made my arms pretty weak.
Yeah, you don't look like the healthiest seaman. A real seaman, but not a healthy seaman.
Yeah.
Those go hand in hand.
Yeah? How are your hands right now?
Attached.
What was that? Who else wants to roll? Sorry.
I mean, I can roll. I just don't know if anyone has better than a +2.
No.
I have a
will
minus
join you.
1.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, I guess the 2 of us have our.
Yeah, let's
strength,
do it.
It was funny because, like, conceptually, this feels like a character that should have high agility. My agility is my worst stat.
This is strength.
You're too lanky.
No, that's what I'm saying. But like strength,
yeah.
Oh hell yeah, that goes crazy.
That looks good.
Oh,
That's
20.
a nat 20.
Okay.
That's fucking.
I don't know if mine
incredible.
popped up. Did it
And
pop up?
I think you rolled a 19.
You rolled a
plus
19.
3. Yeah.
Sick.
That goes crazy.
Holy shit.
I'm an incredible recruiter.
Did we roll the exact same number then? You have +2, I have +3.
Yeah, so we both rolled
That's
22.
awesome.
Yeah. I'll say with here's what
I
happens.
was just folding up this slab like a fucking table.
We'll say that with the nat 20, you conjure some supernatural forces. The water, instead of being 1 minute, it's now 2 minutes.
Hell yeah.
But on top of that, the top of the sarcophagus flies off with both of you kind of working at this. Inside, you do see this bird-headed demon. It's straight up not a demon. I don't know why I said that. Behind the scenes, not a demon. You see this bird-headed figure. Resting on its chest is this scepter in there.
We're taking that, right?
I mean, we're taking the whole thing. Take the whole body.
We could. It may come apart.
Before we touch this scepter, is there any reason that I can think of about why grabbing this right now without doing anything else would be a bad idea? The answer to that is probably no. I'm just like, is there anything I, as a player, am overlooking or forgetting that like my character would know?
I don't think there was anything obvious in the murals. There was nothing.
Okay. Also, from like a somewhat meta perspective, just because I genuinely don't know, even like above table, is this the thing I'm looking for?
This doesn't look like the. Well, I mean, this
Okay.
is a thing, and it's a holy
But
relic.
it doesn't feel. It doesn't pass the vibe check. I'm not like, oh yeah, that's the thing.
It doesn't scratch that itch at the back of your mind.
Cool.
Hmm.
Basically,
I'm
I
gonna
was
grab
just
it.
yeah, by all means.
Nettie, you grab a hold of it and rip it from the surprisingly taut hands of this long dead ancient warrior. Long dead ancient. Yep. And you feel this like overwhelming surge of energy that rockets through you as you hold this in your hand, and around you hear screams echoing out from the void as this spectral figure rises up. This long-haired, decrepit-looking old, almost like a sea hag, is gazing upon you as it reaches out, throwing these blue globules out in all directions as these bodies rise up from the dead once more.
Oh dear.
And I need everyone to roll initiative.
You
Oh.
also
How long do we
heard a
have
little
before the water
scream
comes
from
back?
Renee.
Renee.
We got 2 minutes now.
Because
Um,
Renee is also on deck.
I was feeling a little unfocused, but you know, the testosterone started kicking in when I lifted this stone slab, and now I'm like,
I
oh
feel
yeah.
really focused now.
Yeah.
Is agility initiative?
Sorry, it is agility. Yeah. You
8.
got it. 8.
Oh no. Give me
Bad.
a second. My computer said no.
You can roll real dice. It's obviously fine.
Oh, do
sorry.
I have to roll Bell's dice?
Keep your numbers for one moment. This is what you see around you, gang.
Oh no.
Oh, I don't think
This
I
seems
do.
good.
You know what? I had these floating because, again, there was water in this chamber. I'm going to make them not floating. Except the spectral sea hag looking thing is, in fact...
Oh, I hate that.
She is scary.
Yeah.
Why did I run right up to the sarcophagus?
Why did you?
I rolled a natural 20 on my
Whoa, let's fucking
Hell yeah.
go.
Dude, the nat 20s are flowing tonight.
Truly.
Not
truly.
anymore.
Yeah, that was the end of
Now
it.
we're about to get fucking cooked by this.
That
Yeah.
is Renee up top. Sorry, what was the next? Anyone can say what you
I had
got.
a 15.
15, great.
That's a 23 for me, actually.
Yeah.
Hell.
What did we get, Nettie?
14.
Oh, 14. Hell yeah. And Corvin?
8.
8. Great.
That's the initiative of a very surprised man.
Definitely. Renee Sans, you see this figure from beyond the grave, all too familiar to you, of course, rise up from beneath the sarcophagus upon grabbing the scepter of the ancient warrior. What is Renee doing?
Okay, I can't see Talespire, but I can
Oh,
see
sorry,
it
you are.
on-
Yeah, you're still up top. You're looking down at this whole scene going down right now.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a 30.
Is-
Unless you were down in the chamber. Sorry, I didn't move you on Tailspire.
No,
so-
I didn't move myself, because he's a bit of a weakling.
If you think you're down there, you could be down there.
No, I feel like he's gonna maybe climb down. Are there like some little undead guys closer to the, like, right when I get at the bottom?
Not right at the bottom, probably 20 feet away from the bottom. There's one zombie that has risen from the dead.
So he'll kind of slink down and there we go. He'll
Your full movement will get you halfway down if you're climbing the ladder. And we're homebrewing it that you can take a move action, kind of like other systems, if you don't want to spend an attack or a spell or etc.
Okay. He wants to stick to the shadows a little bit. He's like, oh, we fucked up.
So you're at the bottom of this ladder, kind of. There is like a wall that's there. You can kind of keep behind that if you'd like.
Okay, yeah.
Hell yeah. Next up in initiative is the Sea Wraith. Up close and personal with some of you there. They're going to, because Nettie was the one who grabbed the old scepter. They're gonna reach out. Nettie, you feel like your blood is turning to ice. I need you to test toughness. Give me a toughness roll.
Okay. Oh, it's not popping up for me for some reason.
That is true. You got a 6.
Okay, +1, 7.
7. It's up to you whether you want to use any sort of anything, or we can deal with the consequences of what happens.
Let's deal with the consequences.
Hell yeah. Your blood becomes frozen as you are unable to move or act. Your eyes, you feel blood vessels bursting, and the last thing you remember is completely freezing. And you take roll me any dice at all. It doesn't matter which dice, Nettie. Anyone
Maybe
at
I'll
all.
try a different one. And
Odds
see
or
if it
evens is
shows
what
up.
I'm going for here.
That
4.
showed up.
A 4, that's 2. That did show up. That's 2 damage
Okay.
that you take, but you are absolutely frozen.
Okay.
Tall Tales, you see this Sea Wraith reach out and completely freeze the buff man next to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good.
No, it's not good at all.
Cool. I'm gonna just, because I know that there's not like a, moving like a certain number of feet or whatever. I'm just gonna use my movement to get to like the middle of the room, sort of.
Yeah.
If I can. And I'm going to use another one of my prayers.
I think it is 30 feet, but we play fast.
Oh,
movies.
is it? I didn't realize that Pirate Borg had like an actual moon. Okay.
No, it's, I mean, truly at the end of the day.
That actually was almost right now. I can
We don't really care.
Cool. So I'm going to move to the middle of the room, and I'm going to use another one of my prayers. I'm going to use, I'm going to use my other prayer, which is Divine Light. So this doesn't require a presence test or anything. It's just bright light radiates from thee for up to a d6 times 10 minutes. Enemies that can see it are a -2 DR to defend against. So it means you only have to hit a 10 instead of a 12 to defend against whatever bullshit they're trying to do.
That's great.
I do have to roll a d6 to see how long it lasts, but I don't know if that's going to be super real. Great. So for the next 10 minutes.
Hey, 10 minutes is great, though.
So, I mean, yeah, that's what I don't imagine. But yeah, I just kind of run into the middle of this room, open up my book, and just kind of frantically, like, blurt out another quick little prayer, and just kind of, like, fill up this whole chamber with very bright light that doesn't seem to hurt your guys' eyes, but our enemies are slightly blinded by it. They don't have sunglasses.
Actually sounds great.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that is gonna be it for me.
Hell yeah. No, that's an incredible move without a doubt. Nettie, it is your turn. We're gonna do another. I'll roll the damage, but you're gonna do another toughness test.
Okay.
And you're gonna take 1 damage, which is good.
I'll use my devil's luck now. I only have one.
Oh no!
The same number.
This
All those
rough.
nat 20s earlier.
They're gone. This is karma.
Oh no! You take one damage from, again, just blood vessels popping as the ice is expanding inside of you. Super bad stuff. Where'd my initiative go? Next up, we have these zombies.
Oh, not me.
Corvin.
Why would you do that to me? I'm just a little guy.
Everyone downstairs. So Corvin, even Nettie, yours is going to be like a luck check, I think. And Tall Tales, I need you all to roll an agility check.
Oh boy.
Disregard that first roll. It was a D6.
Yep.
That's a nat 20.
Whoa, let's fucking go.
Oh, Nettie hates it down here.
Oh, I'll take
Agility
that.
is 3.
That means I get a free attack, right?
Yeah, it does mean you get a free attack. Yeah, on a crit. I was just about to look that up. But that is what that is. What did Corvin get, sorry?
So 13 minus 1 is 12. Am I correct that might...
That's a success, yeah. Yep. And from the light, wait, was it defending or attacking? It was defending.
It's defending. You get -2 to the DR, so you actually only need to hit a 10 right now.
Yeah. What did
defense?
I rolled a 4, but I have a skill called Thick-Skinned. That's negative D2 from damage. Does that apply here?
Yeah, that would definitely apply here for sure. The only one getting damage is going to be Nettie, but yeah, if you want to roll an attack, Tall.
I would love to roll an attack with my rapier.
Yeah.
That's going to be a 6.
We're killing it.
Hell yeah. Nettie, you take 3 damage.
Okay.
And 6 damage against this boy. They're still up. But you it's.
He doesn't take 6 damage. I rolled the 6 to hit him. I just missed.
Sorry. I
No, you're so fine. I mean, listen, if he wants to take 6 damage, that's fine. That's got nothing to do with me. I had that when he came in here.
That's 3 damage. Do I roll something to detract from that then?
Yes. Now you roll that dice. Yep.
Is that for all damage or just like physical damage?
That's that's a great. I think it's physical damage. Maybe I'll go back and change my mind on that later. But it feels like a physical damage thing.
Dice went on a journey.
Okay.
And you reduce that damage, of course. I'm trying to see if it's yeah, you make an immediate attack. I was trying to see if it's you succeed on, you know what I mean? You auto succeed on a retaliatory attack, but that's not the case. But Corvin, you block this waterlogged zombie that's coming at you.
Thank God.
Thank God. Without a doubt. As it is Corvin's turn as this is happening.
So you mentioned as we looted those, we had enough to grab 2 daggers each from where we were. I think instinctively he's going to grab for one of those daggers and thrust it at the zombie with the hope that it is just a regular dagger. Right?
Hell yeah. Yeah, make your strength check to attack this zombie.
It's not my best skill. Okay, let's just you know what? I got devil's luck. What am I gonna use it for? I'm using it now.
Yeah, nothing worse can happen this night for sure, right?
I mean, the water's gonna come flooding in at this point probably 90 seconds. That's a full 10. There's no bonus or negative for my strength.
You make these slashes, the zombie dodges them crazy fast.
God damn, the zombie's like been dead for however many years. It's better at this than I am.
So agile. But you've got some movement.
Do we want to just try to get the fuck out of here and like deal with the wraith and then just like let the water come back in and drown these zombies?
Yeah. That's great. How many feet? 30 feet? 20 feet?
30 feet, yeah.
Love that.
I
That's a
fucking
good number of
came
feet.
down here.
Goodbye. Hanna-Barbera cartoon noises. He just runs. He swings ineffectually, looks at everyone, and as soon as that idea even like comes out of Tall Tales, he's like, "Yeah." No
Jim Leg
hesitation.
at the very top. Sorry, I'm not too good with ladders, boys. I'm sorry. As Renee, you see Corvin running towards you as you're looking from around a corner. What's Renee doing?
What the fuck? Can you see, like you said, the zombies were like 20 feet away?
One is, yeah, actually it is still 20 feet away. Yeah.
Like 20 feet away?
Yeah.
Okay. If he sees... no, he's gonna run over to that zombie, but like try to be sneaky about it.
Yeah, because you get to test agility to see if you crit on an enemy.
Yeah. So I'll roll this. I'll roll this with Bell's dice.
Let's go.
I shit you not, another natural 20.
Holy shit.
Hell yeah.
Like that's wild.
That's fucking wild. Well, you deal max damage first of all. Sorry, you deal double damage and their armor is reduced, not max damage. I'm thinking of something else. So yeah, if you want to roll your damage twice,
okay,
or double it, whichever. Broad as she is long.
Let's roll it twice. That's a d6 for this axe that I have. That is a 5 and a 3.
That exactly takes out that zombie. You slash it right in the head like any good zombie, and it goes down.
Damn.
Right next to Tall Tales himself as you take down the zombie that was attacking him, which is good.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we're getting out of here, and he's gonna, with the 10 feet, run back.
10 feet back.
That was genuinely the actions of a real seaman.
Oh, there we go.
That really was.
There we go. We have the Sea Wraith up next, who is going to fly towards Tall Tales, as they've already frozen one of the party members here. I need... yeah, let's do an agility check for Tall Tales.
Copy that.
Whoa!
That's a 21.
Holy shit! The rolls.
Or sorry, that's a 20 total. Dirty 20.
It slashes at you, and it just manages to catch your robes, kind of tattering them a bit. But you manage to avoid that attack, which is incredible. But they are out for frozen blood. And
yeah.
Speaking of Tall Tales, you are up as the Sea Wraith is all up in your grill.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack the Sea Wraith.
Hell yeah.
That just seems to be the correct thing to do. That dice went on a journey. I don't know where it went. It's going to land any second now. That's 14 plus 2 is 16.
Fuck yeah. That does indeed hit.
Cool. So that's with a rapier, which is a D8.
Oh.
There it goes. So that's 5. And do I add my strength to that?
No, I don't.
No, it's just a flat dice roll, right? So that's 5 damage.
5 damage. As you do make purchase on the Sea Wraith. Must be the iron, but you've got some movement. There's no attacks of opportunity in the system. So.
Can I? This is 5, 10, 15. If I move like 15 feet here, can I like grab Nettie and start trying to drag them like closer towards?
Yeah, definitely. That was only half. So let's say you can get, for this turn, both of you can move 5 feet. And the next turn you can drag them at half speed if you.
Cool. So we'll get like here. So I just run over and like grab them.
Stab.
Just
His
start,
eyes
like-
are just like
Yeah. And start like pulling.
So cold.
Yeah.
So impossibly cold.
And that's gonna be it for me.
Speaking of Nettie, we're gonna need another toughness check. Let's see if we can get unfrozen.
maybe I should get a different dice.
And
I
you
tried
take
different.
1 damage. Frozen.
And that it's not my tough skin doesn't help with that.
No.
Oh my gosh.
No.
9.
9. Anyone
Frozen.
else can use Devil's Luck as a heads up. If someone uses Devil's Luck, you can reduce that by 4, and that's a success. If anyone has the Devil's
If I
Luck.
save your
I
life, you
might-
fucking better owe me.
I can't even say anything. My lips are frozen.
Fuck you, Renee.
We can agree then. That's the word, right?
The
It's just like,
redemption arc begins.
He'll give him his devil's luck.
Hell yeah, that reduces it. Nettie, your blood begins to thaw as your heart starts beating again. You get kind of lightheaded as it's just a rush going through your system. Tall Tales is dragging you, but you kind of tap you're up, and it's the start of your turn, so you don't lose your turn this time.
Okay,
Uh,
great.
And
I have-
and you only took 1 damage
Not
again.
one damage. Okay. I'm gonna mark that down before I forget.
Yeah.
Okay, he's trying to get circulation back in his arms. The thing that I'm holding, does it feel like I can use it? Does it feel like a hammer, or does it feel like a scepter for a magic person?
It's like a mace kind of vibe, you know, like a
Yeah.
it is a scepter, but it feels like one of those battle scepters.
Great, we're gonna hit the wraith with the scepter.
Let's go. Yeah, let's make
I guess there's a zombie, but
let's make an attack roll.
okay.
That's your strength, which is good.
Strength. Okay.
Oh.
Except it's not right now. I'm still a little frozen. It's only a 10.
It does recoil as you like swish past it. You see it recoil in a little bit of shock, and it barks at you. But you miss. But you still have movement, unless you want to stay in the fray here.
I do want to beat this wraith up, but I think I can move. Oh, I guess I would have had to move one closer to her, right?
Yeah. So 25 feet left.
Maybe I will just come around to her other side. So I'm a
Yep.
bit closer to the rope.
Yep, definitely. Incredible. More of these old zombies start moving in on everyone. I need Nettie to make 2 agility checks and Tall Tale to make 1 agility check.
Lost my dice switch.
17.
Hell yeah. Whoa.
Okay,
Also
18 on one,
nice. Hey.
18 on the other. Where was
yeah.
this 2 rounds ago?
Hell
I
yeah.
fucking saved her life.
I hear you, Renee.
Both of you managed to avoid all of those attacks, which is great news, honestly. Corvin, you see things getting a little, literally everything getting way too close to you. What's Corvin doing?
Mhm. I feel like I just want to keep running for this rope, for this ladder.
Definitely. You are 20 feet from the ladder, and you can get probably 10 feet up. I'm going to just turn on your flying, and
Hey, thank you.
and I'll scoot you up about here, let's say.
I don't know the last time Corvin has moved this fast.
You still, if you want to throw a dagger or anything like that, if you've got something ranged, you can. feel
Yeah,
free.
you know what I do actually? I have my old. I'm covered in weapons now because I picked up a saber
So
and I
many
had my old like wooden dagger, which is much more disposable at this point. So actually, why not? Let's fling that at. I want to say the nearest zombie, which is right by the wraith.
Yes, yeah. We'll say, I think the wall is blocking, so the zombie right here, you'll.
Okay, yeah, that makes
you've
sense.
Got eyes on.
That's a clean shot.
Yeah.
The one right next to Tall Tales.
This is an agility check as it's a ranged attack.
It's you know what? It's the odds are not terrible.
Hey,
15.
Let's go.
15.
15 out of 16. Great. And roll a d4 for the dagger.
Yes, I shall. Take that. One point.
Damage.
Nice.
Incredible.
That's crazy.
We'll take it.
It sticks in its head. It's like,
And it just carries on.
What the fuck? What the fuck, dude?
Disappointed, inconvenienced.
This makes me miss spots a little.
Heartbreaking. Hell yeah. You begin to climb up and up and up. Renee, you see Corvin blast on past you. There's a wraith and 3 zombies and Nettie and Tall Tales kind of wrapped up in the middle of all that. What's Renee doing?
He's gonna run back.
What a goddamn hero.
There's 2 zombies on old Nettie. Did I say Nettie earlier? On Nettie. If you want to try to attack one of those zombies.
Let's go.
Let's go.
This is what being a real seaman's all about, am I right, Nettie?
Oh,
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure the roll a d6 actually. Oh wait. No, that's incorrect. Beep 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 beep. Your weapon just fully snaps off inside of this zombie.
Oh fuck.
You no longer have it.
I only have these daggers now.
Unfortunately, yeah, that's correct. Yeah, the weapon is broken or is lost, and it's snapped off. For Renee, you've got 10 feet left, Renee. If you want to run back.
I don't know that I'm any use here.
Incredible. The sea wraith sees that Nettie is unfrozen, and they're going to reach out again. I need Nettie to do a toughness check.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
I saw that 20 light up. I was like, oh shit.
Nope, that's a 10.
I don't suppose no one has devil's luck.
I have a devil's luck. I have 1 left. I will
You have
burn
to use
to
it
make
all
that a
up before it
success.
regenerates, is that right?
Yeah, I will use my final devil's luck to make that a miss.
Incredible.
To bring that down to an 8.
You still do take, from the sheer coldness, 1 damage.
Okay.
It says I'm Renee. That's not true.
Yeah, you are.
Woof.
We're all Renee.
We're all Renee. Tall Tales, you kind of reach out again, this divine light to kind of protect Nettie from being frozen again. But what's Tall Tales doing?
I have something fucking crazy I would like to do. I didn't think that this was going to happen in this fight, but the stars have aligned in such a way. And okay, so I can go 5, 10, 15 here. And then can I just like grab Nettie and drag them 5 feet this way so that they're in this square, like the square that I was just in? Like
Sure.
that?
Yeah.
Cool. And then, yeah, if that's double mover, that's the rest of my movement. That's fine. I just need them to not be there. So, yeah, basically, I mean, like, that can even, narratively, like, with the devil's, like, I just run over and, like, grab, like, oh, come on, like, pull you this way. And then I reach into one of my sleeves and pull a grenade out of my sleeve. It's already lit, and I just roll it across the floor towards where the zombies are. And I'm
converting.
and I'm gonna use a clay grenade targeting that zombie that's in the middle, because if that blows up, if I can hit this, it'll damage them and then everything within 5 feet, which should hit the other zombie and the wraith too.
Yeah, that's so.
I don't remember Jesus doing this in the Bible.
I'm fucking religious now.
Fucking insane. We'll say it's a range agility if to chuck it in that.
Oh yeah,
direction.
because clay grenades. Yeah, I think it is agility to do that because it's a thrown weapon. So okay. Oh yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it is agility. Cool. Great. Well, let's not roll a 1 because I don't have anything I can do about that anymore. Okay.
Hey, let's
That's a
fucking
16.
go.
So that's gonna be 2d8 damage.
Incredible.
To
My favorite thing is that Jesus came in, and chances are Josiah won't be here next.
cool. So that's 7 points of damage to all 3 of those.
7
guys.
points of damage.
Damn.
That's incroyable. None of them have been
Yeah, the one with the dagger in his head.
The 1-point dagger.
which is the one that's
Lodged.
not nearby.
Oh,
Perfect.
fuck.
But the sea wraith and two, I mean, their parts are like flying off in every direction from this fucking grenade. Everyone's ears are ringing. All the sound bounces off this pretty narrow chamber. Just fucking.
Oh yeah, it's
rots.
enclosed space.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Feel alive.
That's it for me though.
That's so good. What? Truly fucking wild. The grenade goes off. You manage to drag Nettie out of harm's way from your out of your own harm's way, I suppose. Nettie, you are up as you were way too close to an explosion.
Yeah. Can't hear anything. Okay, I have. Remind me how this net that I am named after works. Can I only catch one person in it?
That's a great question. I've got it here. It says test agility to throw it at something and stop it from moving. Trapped targets take D2 damage per round. That's kind of wild. Trapped targets. So I'll say, let's say, okay, basic D12, you get 1. Difficulty 12, you get 1. Every 2 above, you get something else.
Okay. And here we go. I haven't been doing very good. Agility?
Yeah.
God, that's an 11.
Which one are you aiming for?
Oh
wait, an 11?
No, 12 doesn't hit anything then, right?
12 does hit something, yeah. Did you, what's your
I got
agility?
an 11.
11, sorry.
Yeah.
Isn't there like an aura up or something?
That's
for
defending, yeah.
Oh,
Makes it harder for them to hit us, but it unfortunately does not do anything.
right.
You throw your net.
Just falls flat. Hates that. No one can hear him swear because we're all fucking deaf now.
That's got fucking tinnitus.
And then I guess everyone's moving away, so I'm not gonna go too far because they have been very honorable and protecting my life. So I'm gonna stay kind of close to them, but I am making my way to the rope.
Incredible. You throw your net in hopes of catching something. Give me a luck roll. We'll say 11 and up is good.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Your net is on like a rope that you can just pull back.
Yay.
Not to lose your main weapon that you have.
My namesake here.
Hell yeah. Next are the old zombies. 2 are going for Renee and 1 for Tall Tales.
You are too fucking close, my friend.
So 2 agility checks for Renee, 1 for Tall Tales. Oof.
Oof, that's an 8.
That is... oh my god, too many screens, everyone. That's my problem. Excuse me.
I got... Oh, cool. So I got 17 on one of them and like 22 on the other.
Whoa. That's only 2 damage, Tall Tales.
Okay.
And Renee, you swiftly dodge both of these.
He's a slippery one, that guy.
Get fucked!
Corvin, you're halfway, a little under halfway up the ladder. 20 feet will get you to the top if you would like.
Love that.
All right,
yes.
I'll teleport you up there if that's okay.
And once I'm up here, I'm sure this is why I should have a ranged weapon. I could probably contribute very well from a distance, you know?
Yeah.
Biff a dagger.
Jim gives you a dagger. Jim's like, I'm not one. I took some daggers as well, but I'm not a fighter.
I'm just gonna fling one enthusiastically at the same zombie, the one who already has. Now that I know I can get him in the head, that's like a tracer round.
Tracer round, yeah, for sure. You've got the high ground, so let's say this is a difficulty 10.
Oh, I love that.
You've got the extreme high ground here.
Just checking if one of these dice is mine. They're not. Okay.
That's just talespire. You end up just having a billion dice everywhere.
That'll do.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's roll a d4. See what we get.
Yeah, even with the penalty, that is
Ignore
good.
this. I'm
And
trying to get rid of
this
these dice,
is going to be
please.
better. 4.
Whoa, 4. Fuck yeah. A second dagger right next to the first one. That one is still up. But, 2 daggers to the dome. It's not good.
He's just got like...
Really upset a zombie today.
Incredible. Renee, a dagger flies down and sticks into a zombie kind of nearby. Tall Tales, 2 zombies flanking. What's Renee doing?
I'm gonna stab a zombie that's close to me.
Hell yeah, let's do it. Let's stab a zombie.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Whoa! Minimum damage takes out that zombie. It is fucking dead.
And then he's gonna be like, "Ah!" and start running. I think he could kind of get up.
Yeah, I'll move you up. You half your movement gets you halfway up there. Hell yeah. Things are listen, it started out dicey. I think it's turning around a little bit, right? The Sea Wraith is going to... Let's do a little measurement here. The Sea Wraith cannot quite get up there. But they're going to fly up.
Oh, wait.
It's
That's not fair.
There's still some guys down there. What are you doing?
This is as close as they can get. Listen, they're not fucking with the old scepter. They got a little bit shook by that, and the grenade. Actually, you know what? Josiah, roll me a 2d7. 2d7. Jesus, 2d6. My brain was thinking the number 7 for some fucking reason.
2d6, yeah.
2d6, please.
Gotcha. Oh.
This is what I meant to do.
That's 2 6s. That's a 12.
12.
I don't know if that's very good or very bad, but
holy shit. Let me look at something here. That's very, very good because you beat a 9, which means instead of that, the Sea Wraith begins to move the opposite direction away from the kind of light of the scepter that Nettie has.
hell yeah.
Way to go, Nettie!
The other zombies seem too stupid to fuck with that, but the Sea Wraith has there's an intelligence behind them eyes.
Yeah.
And it is frightened. What a great morale check. But you're up, Tall Tales, as the Sea Wraith begins to turn tail.
I'm gonna make an attack against the zombie that's beside me. Before we do anything, that is a 12 to hit.
That just does it.
We'd love to see it. So that's gonna be 8, the old rapier. That's gonna be 4 damage.
Fuck yeah, it is down.
Cool. Can I like stab him and then just like put out a hand and like hold the daggers between my fingers and just like push him back? Just pocket those. Gonna bring those up to my boy. And then I'm gonna go. Okay, so I'm gonna move 20 feet this way and like 10 feet up the ladder. If I can.
Yeah.
And then just start scrambling up there. That's it for me though. Yeah.
Nettie, you are at the bottom here. Most of your allies are gone up. There's one zombie left. The Wraith seems to be repelled by your presence now. What's Nettie doing?
I am also going to go up the ladder as far as I can, but before that, I will throw one of my 2 daggers at the zombie.
Hell yeah, make an agility check. And I'll put you where you're going to be.
Hey!
Whoa, let's go!
19.
Minimum damage takes out the final one. And with that, I'll say there is no real fear of getting up the ladder. You all get to the top, and as soon as you do, you hear a flood, a rush of water as the chamber begins to fill back up again. Nettie has a scepter of light in their hands, and you've all managed to survive, and we'll take a little break at that point. We'll BRB.
Fucking open heart surgery.
We're back. Hello.
That's how we came back.
When we left off, you all discovered some mysteries about the temple that you found within this cavern area of this bird-headed warrior that had been depicted fighting numerous monsters and beasts, but it seems like this 7-headed beast had felled this bird-headed warrior. And in the mural room, in the altar where the mural was, you found a bunch of corpses. Seemed to be an order of some sort that worshipped this beast, this entity, and representing 3 of the 7 skulls on their own person, which was the wolf serpent boar. I got it. Finding all that information and some more where Tall Tales had uncovered a scroll on the Archbishop High Priest figure, depicting something that read Forever Gate, written below this starry orb that was there, drawn on this scroll. You all ventured towards where Renee pointed out that they saw the sarcophagus as Tall Tales parted the sea, baby. And you ventured down to try to lift up the sarcophagus lid to see what was inside. Sure enough, bird warrior. Nettie just went for it, just grabbed the scepter, triggering my trap card, which was a sea wraith and numerous zombies. And as I was just saying, the real threat of this battle was being underwater, because those zombies, every attack, they wrap you in kelp to keep you below the water, so it was going to be pretty deadly. So removing the water was very, very good. But you all succeeded. Grenades were tossed. Holy grenades were tossed. The sea wraith fled in fear of the holy relic that Nettie now wields. As you all get back to the top of this chamber, just in time as the spell keeping the water at bay breaks and the room rushes, flooding back to the top. But you all stand out of breath, a little winded from fucking just like doing your best climbing up the rope ladder here. But what are we doing? What's up?
That was fucking exhilarating. This is what it's all about, am I right?
I think that was that looked crazy cool from where I was standing. That was what a
It's
battle.
crazy something.
What a battle.
Is everyone all right?
I'm fine.
Of course you're fine. You were up here.
I'm not a fighter.
I got
Little bit
skinned,
of-
but I'm mostly fine. Although, how's Nettie doing?
Some frostbite.
Mhm.
Truly
I'm all right.
So to
I'm
be
gonna-
clear, that thing is still down there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
But we have this.
What is
Exactly.
that?
Looks like a hammer to me.
I mean, when
It's a pretty
everything's
fucking fancy
nail.
hammer.
I feel like that's really what was meant to be found down there.
Wait, did you know about this, Tall Tales?
No, I did not. I presumed there would be something down there worth investigating.
I mean,
No
sure
one
was.
Yeah, but that wraith, I mean, it's probably unhappy with us, but it's not going to come up here, especially not as long as you have that. And it didn't seem like there was anything else in there. So I honestly think, all things considered, this could have gone much worse.
I think so too. I actually think some good stuff came out of this, you know?
Yeah,
This.
exactly.
And us.
True. Yes.
So,
Uh,
Nettie,
Hmm.
would you like to form an alliance
Thought
with
we
me?
were already in an alliance.
Well, it seemed a little like I was being pressured into something that no longer exists between us.
I'll stick out my hand for Renee.
Wow.
My life is worth more than the 60 silver that you owe me.
I think so.
We can call it even.
All right.
I'll shake his gross decaying hand.
It's so clammy.
It's not contagious. You don't gotta worry.
That's a relief, to be honest. Now what?
We love to
Is
see
this the
some beef
treasurer
get
of the
squashed.
place?
Seems to be.
I feel there is likely more.
There
I'm
is
certain that
the
this is not it.
you're in a cross section. So there's the way you came. There's the altar room across the hallway. You're in the sunken chamber. So there's a fourth path which Renee felt or saw. Sorry, an orange glow emanating from.
If we do go that way, we should probably be prepared for more trouble.
Mhm.
Are we ready for more trouble?
I mean, listen, I'm still emanating light for another 10 or for another like 9 minutes, give or take. So
Yeah.
Wait, were you the glow? It wasn't a
my light-
premonition.
This
I
is
was
more of a
really
like a yellowy kind of light. I think you said orange. Like I think you seem like a fellow who understands the breadth of the color palette. I would never.
Bold of you to presume anything. Well, we should move down there.
Right. Well, further on then, down the old chambers.
I guess so.
Who's going first?
I went first earlier with either the choppy
Yeah, that's
guy.
true.
I feel like it's someone else's turn now.
That's true.
All right, I think it could be me, but I have some concerns.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a man that looked like me. That's my concern.
That is very concerning.
Yeah, I would too.
Where?
Renee, give me a spirit check, actually. A
Okay.
spirit roll.
Hello?
Hello.
wait.
Hmm.
Unless you have a minus.
Possibly. I think I have an incredible minus. Hold on.
-4.
Oh hell yeah, that's a -2.
With a 10, you all you can picture is the corpse on the beach when it was the ghost corpse hanging from the tree, and then when it tried to grab you when you all found that like the blue hole where Hyde found the old relic, and then kind of waving you into this chamber, but nothing else really strikes your mind about the figure besides the fact that it looks like a dark version, like a very like desaturated version of the body that you inhabit.
You know, it's good. I see that shit all the time.
Do you?
Don't you?
I feel like actually he does see things.
I don't see versions of myself. There's only one of me.
Were you ever a kid once?
Possibly.
Do you think you're seeing kid versions of yourself?
No, I was always better dressed.
If Jim has my leg, does that mean there's 2 versions of me?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
To be honest, I think that might be a question for Fluffbuck.
I'll ask Fluffbucket when we gets out of here. I'll see.
Fucking ship of Theseus ass pirate. Okay. Well, I guess what we're trying to say, who's going first?
I'm going. Yeah.
Okay. I was like, how did we get here?
Yeah,
He'll start to go, but he'll kind of like, in the way that the thing was like, he'll every like couple of steps he'll do that.
Yeah, give me a presence check as you're venturing through.
Oh come on, talespire.
It's fighting with you.
It is fighting with me. I gotta pull these dice out again.
That's okay. We love some real dice.
Woof. That is a 4.
4. Everything looks fine. Looks super clear.
Everything's good. Let's go.
And now give me an agility check.
I think I can actually do this over here now.
It'll land.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, that's so good. And now one final check. I need a toughness check.
That was a 6, and now...
Yeah, it sure was. Oh, that's not right.
I believe. Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Renee, you go, everything's good, and you begin to walk down, a poison dart sticks in your neck. You take 4 damage and you're poisoned.
This is the most fucking Ace Ventura shit.
Are you rolling max damage on that too? What?
Yeah, I did. I rolled max damage for that.
Okay, 4 points of damage.
4 points of damage, yeah.
What does that mean if you're poisoned in this?
The next every day that you're poisoned, you take a D6 of damage at the start of that day, which could kill some people.
Yeah.
It's not a.
I don't feel too good.
It's okay. I might have something to treat you with.
I'm sweating.
He's a doctor. Highly educated.
I feel like
yeah.
The gangrerousness actually starts spreading more across your body.
Oh fuck.
Yeah,
That's just a bummer. Shit.
If you have, what's that?
Well, when that happens too, I feel like for the first time you see fucking Raymond is like surprised, like you're like everything is good. Dagger comes in and Raymond goes, "Oh shit."
He's just gonna leave it there.
it's still pumping poison. It's
Right.
not quite done
Well,
yet.
you gotta let it seal the wound.
Yeah, it's
Otherwise
dangerous
it'll
to
start
just take it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard if you take it out, it can get worse.
God, that's so funny. Yeah, you are poisoned a d6 every new day. Corvin, if you have your medical kit, if you still have charges.
I don't actually know how many charges I have because I don't know if I ever rolled for that or worked that out.
We did roll for it, but it was very long ago. I know we used 3. I know that for a fact because you sealed yourself up. I think you took care of Renee on the beach, like one of the first or early days, and you and you helped
Thanks.
out, and you helped out Garthew as well.
That's true, I did.
Let me look at the medical kit and see what it says. Medical kit, you get your presence plus 4 uses. What's your presence?
2, so 6
Great.
uses.
So you have 2 uses left. Wait, is that no 3? Sorry, math is easy. That was an easy thing to do.
That's good because I was panicked and also looking through my other inventory, which is more and more weapons every week, and like I've got my broken compass which points at something. Got to work what out that is. Got my hurdy-gurdy, but I was actually rustling around for like, oh my god, do I actually have enough useful medical stuff to ever help anyone? I can't remember. Do I make a presence check as well?
No, this is just an item you use, and you remove the status condition of being poisoned.
Yeah, I guess I've got an anti-venom or something in there.
Yeah. In case of poison.
In case of poison, use this.
Use this.
All right, I don't know if you're gonna use that on me.
And it heals. It says and heals 1d6. If someone wants to, whichever one of you wants to roll that, that's
You can roll it. That feels appropriate.
I shall.
Whoa, 6! Let's go.
I'll take that.
I'm healed up. I feel great. Do you think you could do something about this rash?
Wait, where is the rash?
It's all right. I'm used to it now.
I hear all real seamen have a bit of a rash.
It's true.
Who doesn't have a semen rash, honestly?
With that. You turn back towards the hallway, Renee. Confident.
Well, I guess we keep going.
Don't do that again. Look, watch where you're going. There's only a certain amount of times I can help you with that.
It can't happen twice.
If it happens twice, I'm just walking out back to the ship.
Roll me a presence check.
Good.
Surely it can't happen twice.
They wouldn't
Almost
put
like,
2
what
traps.
is wrong with you?
Oh my god.
You spot a giant swinging axe that comes down. You manage to catch you see like the actual like little space that it comes out of before it manages to swing down.
He'll turn back to Corbin and just go.
I literally can imagine him strolling like this and like seeing it and like, ducking to one side and laughing and just carrying on.
Don't touch that stone.
That makes it easier for everyone else to traverse that area. But there's this soft amber flickering you see leading up to a chamber. It's a very kind of small stairwell, narrow, carved out of the cavern itself. But then the stairs have been built as after the fact to make it easier to get up there. You begin to kind of approach, and you can kind of see this opening of this area, and torchlight fills the entire room. You can see it flickering against the cavern walls. In the center, no one has gone in. This is just what you can see at a distance. Kind of in the center, you see this giant kind of statue, and you can see some kind of banner behind it, but with the narrow view, you can't really see what's on either side of the rest of the chamber, essentially.
Okay. Is this statue, is this recognizable in any meaningful way? Any of us?
Give me a, I'm going to say it's a DR10, Tall Tales, if you want to do this roll.
Sure.
This will be...
That's a nat 1, baby!
Doesn't matter.
Excellent.
You're like, I don't know, man.
I don't know, man. It's fucking... too many gods to learn, man.
You know what is even with a nat 1, it's very easy to see there are 3 heads on this statue.
Sure.
I don't know what the heads are.
Quite literally can't miss the 3 heads, but you can't really tell what exactly ones are there at this moment.
I have like a weird he has like
character
a flag. What do you mean? He's so normal. He has like in his stuff, his things of importance. He has like a flag of significant importance.
Wow.
But I haven't really decided what that is. Can you pull it out and see if it's similar to the banner?
Give me a spirit check. Let's make it a spooky check to see if...
Oh,
there it goes.
A 7.
-2.
-2. You pull out a white flag.
I thought they were the same.
It's up to anyone what you're doing. If anyone wants to like get closer, take a look around, enter to the chamber, whatever is, whatever feels
definitely
appropriate.
Want to go on in and start.
I am
looking
We
around.
look for like tiles that seem like we might get poisoned or sliced in half.
That is a theme here.
You feel like the danger is past in those narrow hallways.
Okay. Okay.
They put it all. They front loaded everything, right? Yeah, it feels relatively safe.
Okay. Can I look at like the base of the statue and see if there's any like carvings or words or anything to read there?
Yeah, give me a presence as you're walking in. While that's happening, who else is doing what?
Oh, I don't know where that went.
I'm definitely gonna be poking around, looking at this banner, looking at everything that's in here.
Hell yeah. All right, Nettie rolled incredibly well.
18.
Hell yeah. Who else is doing what?
I feel like I want to almost wait at the back and guard the door and make sure no one or nothing comes in behind us for a minute or so.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Corvin sees Renee like posing the way Dark Renee was posing, and is like, "No, that doesn't feel right." So he's gonna look around and see if he can see someone else.
Yeah, give me a spirit check. Tall Tales,
God,
anything?
so good at it.
Are you looking for something?
We love to see 'em.
9.
Oh God.
You don't see in the immediate space the any kind of apparition or anything. Tall Tales, are you? What's your plan? As everyone's kind of...
I think I want to investigate this banner, and then otherwise just kind of like start walking around in this chamber and just like taking stock of the whole situation. Really.
Yeah, we can do presence as well, and then we'll kind of recap everything.
Cool.
Woof. Brutal.
Okay. It's gonna roll the second time because but take the first one. I accidentally double clicked it, I think is what happened. Anyways, yeah, so that with a 3 is gonna be 3 total.
Taking a look around, it's not hard to see that there's these elaborate kind of, there's 7 banners kind of being hung around. They all have an elaborate pattern to them. I'll say that, Tall Tales, with that roll, you're kind of looking at one and trying to depict like what exactly this one in particular is trying to tell you. Where Corvin is taking a look around, kind of sees the same thing. You see the 7 banners, all of them kind of being illuminated by like jeez, I always say this wrong. A brazier? Is that right?
Yeah.
Brazier. Each one is like being illuminated by one of those, and 3 on either side. One kind of that you spotted initially near the back of the room. Giant golden doors. Now that you're all in, taking a look around, past the statue, at the other end of the room, opposite end of the room, let's say, of Corvin, 2 giant golden doors there. And Nettie, as you're like inspecting the statue itself, with that success, which was incredible, you spot carved into the statue are the serpent's head, the wolf's head, and the boar's head.
I think this has something to do with that thing we found back there.
I think it very much does.
Same 3 skulls that were on the high priest. Right?
And as you're saying this, the statue looks down at you.
Nope, bad.
None shall pass the chamber.
And we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh, great!
This will go better, right?
And I'll drop you in the talespire. So keep your numbers while we get this sorted out. Feel free to move yourself where you think you're.
What is that?
You are. Where's Renee? Is here.
Oh, I don't like that.
And
See, it is a big white flag.
But they're the same.
And wait, did I put Corvin? Who? Oh, Nettie.
Oh no.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Good.
Fucking incredible. And one.
Oh, good.
Okay, here we go.
Nat 1, a 4. We're off to a great start, everyone.
We had agility.
17.
Hey,
At last. This is what you get from hanging out near the door.
In the way that it has been for the last. That is agility. Oh, gee. That is a 11.
Hell yeah. Fantastic. This statue, actually, sorry, arrange yourself where, I think, Nettie, you were kind of up in the mix of is that Nettie?
Yeah, I was right at the base.
Corvin was kind of back near the door. For Tall, did I put?
I moved myself over by one of these banners because he said I was kind of checking out one of them. So I just put myself by the closest one.
I feel like I'm in front of Corvin.
Hell yeah. The giant statue, ominous, roars to life, and you see it holding a giant mace in its hand. The 3 skulls, use your imagination, on top of its head that were depicted. But it is Corvin up first as you see this statue kind of come to life. What is Corvin doing?
Oh, like I have a plan right now. It like we're talking. Just to be clear, we're talking like stone.
Giant stone monstrosity.
Like 12 feet tall?
Probably 12 feet, yeah. Massive. 15 maybe.
I don't feel like hurling a dagger is my best possible approach
If you,
today.
I will say that making different checks to kind of investigate the space is going to help out in this situation, and not just
I was actually thinking, like, I feel like the first thing he might think is to look around for something larger, heavy to throw, or at least to look around him. Like, hurling a rock against a rock seems a little wiser than, like, just trying to, plink at it with a little dagger.
Yeah.
So I think Corvin is trying to use the wits that he has to scan his environment for a moment, see what's around him, and look for a throwable rock or something like that. But who knows what he might find?
True. Let's roll a presence check.
And his presence is good.
Yeah, could be good.
That's not bad.
Hey.
That is +2. So that's 17.
Hell yeah. Roll me odds or evens. Roll something else. Anything at all will do.
That is an odd.
Odd. You look to your left beyond this kind of pillar, over in this direction. I've highlighted above the map. Hopefully you can see it, but there's a serpent mural on this banner that you spot over in this direction, on the western wall, let's say.
Just by that ominous-looking dead body.
Yeah. Yep.
Corvin is going to head over there and have a closer look at that immediately then. Which is...
The mural depicts a serpent-headed creature just slaughtering. It's a mural of destruction.
That's a morale boost. Serpent-headed.
Underneath
and the braziers
illuminating the mural, or the banner, not a mural, a tapestry. There we go. Tapestry, more important.
And the braziers are lit in here.
Yeah, there's 7 total.
I'm panicking, or I'm blanking.
It's okay. Your action really was to investigate, and your movement was to get over there. So you've got time to think before it comes back around. And unfortunately, it is the 3-headed behemoth's turn next. As it looks down.
Those who wield the relics of the gods must be punished.
As it's going to make an attack against Nettie. Nettie, you get a little bonus thanks to the light still being emitted from Tall-Tailed, so we're aiming for a 10 agility check for Nettie.
Surely I got all of the bad rolls out of
Surely.
before.
Hey.
Okay. 12.
Incredible. It goes to smash down at this giant mace at the end of a chain attached to one of its arms as it crushes the ground next to you as you manage to just skirt out of the way in time. But that is what it is going to do. Renee, we see this massive creature attacking your new alliance partner.
Oh, we're in an alliance. I gotta be here for my friend.
What's Renee doing?
He's gonna run on over.
Oh no.
Don't worry, I got you. And he's gonna stab the guy with the dagger.
Let's go. Let's make an attack roll.
Let's go. That's plus my agility.
Plus your strength, because it's a melee attack.
Oh, well, 5.
You stab into it.
Sorry,
and
8.
Oh, great. You stab into it, and it's like stabbing stone with a dagger.
Well, that didn't really work out how I planned.
Incredible. Nettie, you just narrowly avoided this thing crashing down upon you. What's Nettie doing?
I want to use my relic that he told me I'm not supposed to have.
Yeah.
And attack him.
Hell.
I'm looking for like a joint, like a knee, maybe.
Hell yeah. If you, let's make that that attack roll.
I'm not very good at this whole attacking thing.
You make contact with this holy relic, and it does nothing. It binks backwards.
Something broken?
Any movement?
Seems bad.
Probably.
I will move over here to maybe pull its attention a little bit.
Hell yeah. Jim like Pete looks in.
I'm not a fighter. What? Can I help out somehow?
I just noticed that he's doing a thumbs up too. So
I don't know, sing us a shanty or something.
All right, this one's called "The Time That Jim Caught the Second Biggest Fish I've Ever Seen." Oh,
that's the name of the shanty.
Out on the sea there was a fish. It's the second biggest fish I've ever seen. It was big, it was green, it was slimy, it was green. Jim is.
I feel inspired.
You're all so
I feel
inspired.
something.
Yeah, he's a bird, actually. And rounding out initiative, Tall Tales. You, unfortunately, with the roll last time, you couldn't quite see what was going on with the mural.
I'm really into this banner. Like, what's going on over here?
But it is your go, whatever you wish to do.
I'm going to keep investigating this banner. I don't even know what's happening back there. Like, I haven't locked it yet.
At this point, because you've spotted what's kind of going on, you can do spirit or presence, and that'll be the same for Corvin going forward.
Go with spirit, probably, because presence is a +0 for me, but spirit is a +4, so that's a 21.
Go, hell yeah. You kind of, a 21 is multiples above the success threshold. I'll say what you see is
oh shit!
A banner of a town plagued by rats. A banner of just
Fucking fluff
a forest landscape of just people hunting and slaughtering owls, and then people getting just gored on this final banner here by horned boars.
Okay.
But you uncover 3 of those.
Based on this in character, I'm looking through my notes, etc. Above table, like, obviously there's something to be done with this. And with the fires and the banners and stuff, earlier that text that we saw said all is one, right?
Yes.
So it's giving that, what was it, serpent, boar, and wolf is what's carved into this guy?
Yes, that's right.
Serpent, boar, and then presumably one of those other 2 over there is going to be the wolf.
There's 3 that are uncovered, or 3 that haven't been depicted.
Right, and presumably is there 3 that haven't been, oh, and the one in the middle.
And the one in the middle, yeah.
Do we think that we need to, like, throw the serpent, boar, and wolf heads into the fires or something? Or maybe throw them into the same fire in the middle or something?
I wonder.
You can certainly try on your next go.
Yeah, but I got nothing else this turn.
Well, you've got movement.
Why would I do that? Actually, you know what? Maybe I will go on 5. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna move and start making my way to the other side.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, that's it for me.
Hell yeah. Corvin, you hear Tall Tales reading out the tapestries on the opposite end of the room as you're looking up at the serpent tapestry. What's Corvin doing?
Telltales, what? Say that again. What? Throw them into the fire?
Maybe. I don't know. We should probably check and see if the other ones are first. But
okay, I could run and look at that one.
This is clearly a ritual of some kind.
Is it? I'm very
It's definitely a
stressed.
ritual of some kind, I say, with unshakable confidence rooted in nothing but vibes.
All I know is I didn't know this guy like an hour ago, and he turned up, and now we have a magic scepter, and we're in a crypt, and he seems to know all about it, and he parted water, and a grenade came out of his...
Trust
1 hour ago.
It's a full character arc.
So I'm just going to run and look at the next tapestry mural thing.
Yeah, let's do the same spirit or presence as you're figuring out what's going on these tapestries.
Oh no, that isn't. It's not going to matter. That's a +3 spirit, so that's 7.
No, you can't quite. It looks like a lot of intersecting lines that you can't quite pick out. You're trying to focus, and sweat's pouring down over your brow. You've got a bit more movement, but if you want to try to stick around there until the next go to see if you can figure anything out, it's up to you.
You know what? I could make it most of the way to the neck. No, let's stick around here, and hopefully I'm out of range of. Maybe this statue's not interested in me. My friends can just, distract it, keep it busy.
Yeah, they'll keep it busy.
Right?
Yeah, Renee.
It hates me, so.
Oh, not Renee. Sorry, I'm mixing up my initiative here. Looking down.
All those who trespass will be punished.
As it is going to make an attack on both of you by swinging its chained mace in a circle. I need both of you to give me agility.
I wasn't trespassing. I got turned around.
Renee. 13 for me.
This isn't the math.
Nettie, you leap over it as it comes around and fucking clocks Renee so hard. Just so fucking hard. You're gonna take double damage, Renee.
Oh.
Do you have armor at all, Renee? Any kind of?
I don't think I do. No, I'm wearing fucking rags.
Okay, so it can't be reduced any worse than what it is.
Oh my god!
8 damage.
It's okay, I'm still standing.
Whoa! Holy shit!
That would have straight up killed me.
You've never felt pain like this before, and it's not even your body.
It's not even my fucking body. I've died.
You slingshotted out of the body and came back.
Yeah, 100%. That's exactly what happened. Renee, as you slingshot back into your body, what are you?
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
Just happened.
You know what? Actually, you get slingshot out of your body, and you see yourself looking at you from it points at the door, and you see the gates of hell.
Good.
I don't know what that means. He's gonna pull out the scroll he got earlier, and he's gonna use it to cast spiritual ward on himself.
Whoa! What does that do?
It gives me like a +4 for 2 days or something.
Whoa!
Let me read it out. It says, one creature gains D4 protection for D2 days. Works in addition to armor.
That would be great to do days ago. So with any... is this a relic or a spell?
It is an arcane ritual.
Arcane ritual, great. You may use your action to test spirit, to cast a ritual. And if you fail the roll...
I'm so bad at spirit.
If you fail this roll, if you really fail this roll, some fucking real bad shit can happen.
No,
Yeah,
you're good.
let's
So
You
glad
got
we're
it.
doing this now.
That would never happen.
No, it would never
You're so
happen.
good.
Are you kidding me, Talespire?
No, Talespire, why? The betrayal.
Okay, are we ready?
No.
Whoa! Let's
Okay.
go.
16.
Incredible. You succeed.
Cool. So I need to do a D4 for protection.
I think, sorry, what was the name of it again?
Spiritual ward.
Spiritual wards. So what happens is every time you get hit, you roll a d4 now to reduce the damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I roll I have to roll a D2. So odds evens. I didn't call that, so I'm gonna re-roll that. Odds is 1, evens is 2.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how many days.
That's how odds and evens work.
Yep. Cool.
Alright.
He has it for 2 days.
Incredible. Yeah, you haul out this. Is it a scroll that you had? Is that what Renee?
Yeah.
As you start fucking like, all of a sudden, Renee, you can fucking read. Holy shit!
Holy shit! This is fucking incredible.
It knocked the alphabet right in.
Is Renee moving at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nettie, I'm sorry. I'm fucking hurt.
You're a liability here.
Gonna move back. I don't know if he moved. Talespire is
Yeah, that's okay. You move back. I think Talespire is struggling. It's even.
It's doing its best.
It is doing its best. Yeah.
It's not doing its best.
You move back, Nettie, as Renee reads from a scroll, and you see these like strange, almost like Renee's spirit is now also like encircling his body. You see a form of protection around Renee. What's Nettie doing, staring down the statue?
I'm gonna try to swing again.
Hell yeah, let's go.
He did not go that way. He went over here because I moved him
Oh my
like
gosh.
wow.
The rolls!
It's broken. I'm not you. I don't know why you care so much about this thing. It's fucking broken.
Once more, you crack into its knee and it just dinks back like you get the reverberation. Yeah. It's not good. It's real
Okay,
not good.
I'm gonna circle some more, pull its attention this way instead.
Yeah. Luckily, there's no one in immediate range of it currently. Tall Tales, you were running, dashing over to the other side, inspecting some things. What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of get sort of in the middle of all of this and try and glean what I can about these other banners in this area.
What's the
I guess
what,
focusing?
What's the main one? Sorry, that you're just.
I was going to say focusing specifically on the top left one. I don't know how to ping. but,
T is ping this one.
That
Or-
one.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that one. Cool. So
Yeah, let's test presence or spirit. Either's
that's
good.
gone into space, but it will land somewhere eventually. Don't worry.
Hey.
That's a 17.
17 is one up from a normal success. You spot the one that Corvin was looking at because you're further back. You see all the intersecting lines is actually bodies mounted on antler horns on this mural.
Oh my god.
And the final one is just this. Not the final one. Sorry, the second one. You see a goat-headed demon with just like decapitated bodies laying in a circle all around it. Is
Okay.
the second tapestry. And
so
to
by
be honest,
process of elimination,
the
that
final
means the last one
tapestry
has to be the wolf.
is the wolf. I was just thinking the same thing. I was like, well, you can guess that the wolf is the center one.
Okay.
But I think that was all of your movement to get up
That's my
there.
movement. That's my action. Like, I can't really do anything else other than, communicate this information with the rest of the group. Cool. All right, that's my turn.
Corvin, you get this information as Tall Tales is yelling it out.
Wait, so wolf, stag, serpent.
There's serpent, stag, ram on this side. There is rat, owl, boar on the opposite side, and wolf is in the middle.
Great. Tall Tales, what do we do? What do we do with these?
Justin, how confident am I that doing the thing I said is going to do literally anything?
You tell me. You tell me how confident you are.
I would say, like, on a scale of 1 to 100, it's over 99.
Whoa! So that's 100.
Yeah. I mean, above
It could be
table,
99.5.
That's true.
That's true.
That's
It could
I
be-
genuinely don't know what else we could do. Like, if anyone has any other ideas, but I feel like the braziers being here and all this, it seems very deliberate. Like, this is giving ritual. It's giving that we need to burn the tapestries associated with this guy, which is the serpent, boar, and the wolf.
Yeah.
I think.
That makes sense. I mean, there isn't. We how much did we examine the scepter when we picked up the scepter?
I'm just you look over and
Clark, it's in use.
caps and cursing it for not being what it should be.
It's so funny to find this ancient holy relic and be like, fucking piece of shit.
This item is currently in use. Sorry, currently unavailable.
It's so funny.
I mean, I guess worst case scenario, nothing happens, or maybe it makes it worse. We just make him angry.
He's already angry.
I'm ready.
He's already angry.
So,
He's so
I
mad.
think
Let's
it's
do
worth
it.
a
All
try.
right. All right. These 3 of the 7.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. Right. I'll tear the nearest one to me down. That is. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Let's do it. Panic. How easy? How difficult could it be to tear down the tapestry?
You can get to the serpent still with your movement and tear that down.
That was the first one that I looked at, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Let's grab that.
You tear down the tapestry and throw it in the fire. The chamber rumbles as you hear the serpent skull. The stone cracks away, showing beneath clay that's underneath, and a large portion of the stone crumbles off of the.
Holy shit! You're right.
Off of the beast.
Hell yeah! Fucking. Just when that happens, I'm like, of course I am. I looked at it and I'm like, smash that with the relic.
Fuck yeah. That was some of your movement. I think you've got 10 feet left if you want to reposition Corvin a little bit. It's up to you.
Yeah. What are the 3 on the other side? Sorry.
The other side are the rat, the owl, and the boar.
So yeah, the boar is up here.
Yeah. All right. I should make a run for the boar. I got to rush through the field of battle to do that.
Hell yeah.
But you know what? While they're all tied up.
Yeah, don't worry, I've got aggro. Run on by, Oregon boy.
That's... All right, let's do it.
It is the statue's turn, and it is very angry. It's going to. Okay, there we go. It can get both of you from right here.
Yeah.
as it is a large boy and it's got a swinging mace. I need Corvin and Nettie to give me agility. You're only aiming for 10 thanks to the light, of course.
Oh,
Okay, I still got my
great.
-1.
5. Oh, 6.
12.
12, hell yeah. Nettie,
I've been so lucky with my dice roll.
6 damage, Nettie.
But I have thick skin.
Oh, yeah, so you reduce it by 1d2.
Yeah,
So odds or evens. 1. Great.
nice.
Hell yeah. You see Corvin as it, like, crashes into Nettie and then continues along and you just duck. Remembering the chattering skeleton that told you to duck or you'll lose your head.
This man is too lucky.
Renee, you witness the statue making an attack and parts of it crumbling off. What's Renee doing?
Am I fucking burning dead, Mr.
I'll burn any fucking dead.
You could.
He's going to try to get to, but he can't.
You can double move, but that'll be your full turn.
Yeah, he's
Just like get
going...
over there, yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
get there.
that's what he'll do.
Hell yeah. You set yourself up for the next one. Oh my god, I keep losing my mouse. Nettie, you just took a brutal hit from the giant statue beast. What's Nettie doing?
I am putting that useless relic away and grabbing my rapier instead. And I want to try to, now that he's made some distance, run and leap at whatever just crumbled, whatever clay piece is sticking out.
Yeah, let's go for it.
I'm so good at attacking.
Guys are
Brutal.
not on your side.
No.
That's
I'm good
crazy.
at eating damage at least.
Yeah, you're doing like the main job of the brute class, I suppose. Just so unfortunate. Are you moving at all?
I will. I guess we have to make it over to that boar. So I'll step closer so there's more space for someone to get to that boar.
For sure. And that is back to Tall Tales himself, as this giant creature is just going wild in the center of the room.
Cool. I'm gonna go like 15 feet over here and try and get the wolf banner from here.
Yeah, easily. No check or anything required. You pull down the wolf banner again. As the center skull crumbles, the stone cracks away and more of the body cracks away, revealing a clay base underneath.
Cool. And then I'm gonna move like here,
Hell yeah.
just to try to kind of keep us a little spaced out if we can be. And then, that's gonna be it for me.
Redundancy.
Yeah, truly. Corvin, you were dashing across the room and narrowly avoided getting clunked in the face. What's Corvin doing?
And that would take me to, Renee. Well, Renee's gone for the one that I'm going for. Is that right? Or am I going to reach that before him?
I think, how far? No, it's 50, let's say 50 feet over there.
No, you know what then? If there's a second, so following the example I've seen, like this guy's stone head has flaked away.
2 of them, yeah.
I'm going to go for the other one that's vulnerable. I'm going to follow the example of Aaron's character.
Hell
with,
yeah.
again, one of those, I can't work out if these are particularly special daggers or not, but I found them in this tomb. A lot of cool stuff in this tomb, so it just comes out. I don't know what it does. But if I can blindside this guy, catch him on the side, is this agility?
No, this would be strength as a melee attack.
Okay, that's no bonus, no penalty.
And you will have to close the distance to get in to do that.
9.
He's a tough bastard to hit.
Yes. Well, I just can't get up there.
You swing and you're like, oh shit, it's so high up.
You need the tall guy. That's why we brought him.
Gonna reach and shit.
This guy's an expert, statue hitter.
Renee. No, that's not true. Giant statue. It's pretty happy with where it is with both of you. So, same as last time, Corvin and Nettie, I need an agility check from both of you.
Yeah, this could be.
Ooh.
Okay.
2 successes.
17.
Fucking
Skin of
incredible.
my teeth every time.
Corvin goes low as Nettie jumps high, like avoids the swing of the mace.
It's great. We're tying him up. It's great.
Incredible. Renee, your allies are in mortal danger, but you are next to the boar tapestry.
He does it in like the most like look at me kind of way, but like really gingerly, like pulls it down.
You pull down and burn the tapestry as once again. I didn't drop delay. Too many buttons. As the last section of stone begins to crumble and break off of this giant statue, it still is moving. But it seems vulnerable, is the upside.
You'd think.
That's the vibe. That's the big vibe. If Renee's moving at all.
He'll move just like a little bit over.
Hell.
To look at them.
Just to look at them.
Just get a good view.
I saw the gates of hell 2 seconds ago.
You know what? Oh wait. I might be breaking order here. I am. Nettie, you just avoided another brutal swing, but all of the stone has cracked off of this giant beast.
Can I try something weird?
Go for it.
I'm going to take out my namesake. And I'm going to toss part of it over to Corvin.
Oh.
Hold it. And then I'm going to pull and hopefully trip the statue.
Shit. That's so fucking
I
good.
love that. Yeah.
We're gonna make this contest. Well, no. Nothing I don't think is contested. So why would I make it up now? Let's make this a let's say difficulty 14 because it's not the traditional use of your net. So if you wish to, if Corvin wants to burn Corvin's next turn, we can bring that down to a 12.
Okay, let's do it. I love this idea.
Okay. Oh, I'm stressed. Nothing has been rolling
I
well.
believe.
This is when they will.
Okay.
Oh, God, the rolls. They're so brutal.
Oh, I killed for just one more devil's block.
You both
Letty,
tried
were
it.
you trying to do something there?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
You realize, like, like a 15 feet of clay still is heavy. Still has a lot of clay.
Brutal.
Absolutely brutal. You know what? Jim Leg Pete gets some courage and is gonna run in.
I'm sick of standing on the sidelines. I'm gonna help you all out.
As he's gonna run in and make an old swipe.
Run back, Jim! Run back!
I've only got
the effort.
I've only got 20 feet of movement speed.
Because he doesn't have both his legs?
Because he doesn't have both his legs.
Pete, please,
good.
Jim, like Pete, attempts to help the crew with the, but the terrible rolls continue. Unfortunately, Tall Tales. You watch everyone flanking the beast.
I have a question for you.
Of course, yeah.
Which is likely going to be a series of questions. So my first question is: this kind of stone is falling off this thing. Is it leaving like there's like holes like in this thing's body now, kind of exposed?
There are like the integrity of this creature is greatly diminished for sure.
Okay, cool. My second question: if say I had another grenade, just let's stick with me on this hypothetical journey here. If I got into melee, instead of making an agility test, could I use a strength test to try to put it inside of the statue through one of these?
Yeah.
And my third question is, since it will be inside of this thing, will that hurt the other people around it if it explodes?
We'll give everyone an agility check, and it'll be like a dampened effect if you successfully get it in, right?
If you is everyone comfortable with that?
I just tried to trip it with a net, so.
Okay, I just don't want to accidentally get anyone killed in case you fail and it rolls max damage or something.
Look, what was that, Liddy? Signed up for this.
How do you get the measuring tool
out? M and then 3 gets you a little line, or that works too. This
is crazy. Okay, I don't like that. I'm gonna. Come on over. And I just reach into my other sleeve and pull out a second grenade, which is also already lit. And I'm going to try and put it inside of this creature.
Let's do a strength, DR12.
Oh my gosh.
That is a 5.
Unstoppable.
Which forfortunately means it doesn't fucking blow up in my hand, which is cool. But I think it's just ineffective.
Light fuse, throw bomb. Anyone within 5 must test DR12 or take damage. Crit is double damage. Fumble is it hits the allies instead. You didn't fumble.
That's only on a fumble. I just beefed it. So
you just beefed it. You try to, let's say you try to, you don't lose it, but you try to stick it in and the wick goes out. So you're like,
shit. Okay, cool. And I mean, I guess I'll take a 5-foot step back with my remaining movement. Not that it really matters because this thing's got reach. So I'm chilling. I'm hanging out back here. That's my turn.
Corvin, I'll give you movement, but your action was to help Nettie this time.
Yeah, it was. God damn. I want to get out of range of this guy swinging then.
Definitely.
If I can't strike him again, just put a few feet between myself and him. And possibly I'm still at a distance where next turn I can hurl something at one of his exposed parts.
Yeah, for sure. Nettie and no. Oh, moves slightly. Nettie, Tall Tales, and Jim Leg Pete are gonna make an agility check of 10 that you're trying to. Oh, Jim.
Oh, Pete.
Or Pete,
5.
rather. 5.
Hey,
hell yeah.
20.
That goes crazy.
This is the turning of the tide.
You get an attack on it.
Yes.
This is how much damage for Tall Tale. Oh, that rolled back to a
cringe.
5.
That's embarrassing. It was on a 3.
It was.
All right. So I take 5?
5 damage, and Pete.
We still have 2 hit points left. That's double what I need.
Pete only takes 1.
Good for him. Must be nice.
You soaked up all that damage for Pete. Nettie.
I'm trying to decide what weapon am I using. The net would have fallen because it didn't work, and then Corvin dipped. So probably the relic again.
We'll say the relic you.
Oh my goodness.
But is it strength? Don't you have?
Strength.
Oh, it's strength. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Then I am plus
3.
3? No, it's 11 then.
Oh, it's 11.
Yeah, but we have the 10, don't we?
No, that's for defense.
That's for defending.
Oh, fuck. Every time.
Are we out of devil's luck?
We could never hit this fucking creature. We could never do it.
I am also out of devil's luck.
Yeah, same.
I am also at a devil's luck.
You know who's not out of devil's luck?
Jim like Pete.
Jim
Jim
like
like
Pete. Someone roll me a D2 to see how much devil's luck. Actually, anyone roll me any dice.
Not me.
Any dice at all. We'll do odds or evens.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
Do it.
Uh,
Nice.
2 devil's luck.
He has more than me.
Jim is gonna be
Look at me, you stupid fucking statue.
as he reduces that by 4, so you succeed.
Finally.
What a hero.
I don't even know how much damage this thing does.
You're gonna
'cause
roll
I've
a
never used it successfully.
D10 of damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
6 damage. A massive amount of damage to this giant monstrosity. Significant damage. You actually, as you're swinging and Jim is Pete's distracting, you just clean one of the arms off of this creature. It actually has like a club that it just hasn't been using because the mace hits multiple people. But you clean take off this club arm of this creature with that defensive strike. And that is Renee's turn.
Renee is gonna like hide behind these bows. Do I need to make a check for that?
You're just hiding?
Yeah.
Uh,
He wants to throw a dagger, but because he's a sneaky bastard, he wants to.
yeah, there's a pillar behind you, so if you want to make an agility check behind this pillar.
Sure.
True seaman.
A true seaman.
Mhm.
And if you succeed, you don't.
Get.
Dude, we've rolled so many 3s.
Well, fuck.
It is.
He's gonna throw the dagger.
Yeah, let's make that attack. Excuse me. Hey! D4 of damage. Let's go.
Fucking hate this guy.
1. There
One
was a-
point.
There was a reality where you would have killed it. I just want you to know that.
We've made like 10 attacks on this guy.
1 damage as the dagger soars through and sticks in. It actually pulls, oddly enough, another chunk. Nettie.
He's invincible.
I agree.
Nettie, the monstrosity swings around towards you as you are up.
Okay. Here we go.
Oh yeah, that wasn't your turn. That was just a
That was a reaction, yeah. Or
action attack.
Oh, not
Oh
good.
my
Not
fucking
good, guys.
3.
This could be it for him.
I think Tailspire's broken.
I think
We've rolled
Tailspire
several 3s.
must be broken. Well, what do if I roll right now and I get a fucking 3? No, I got a 19. I just broke it, sorry.
Good.
You've got movement, Nettie. Unless you want to...
Was that me dodging?
No, that was you attacking.
Oh, that was me attacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will... Oh, we're all so close to him.
Truly. Some of you...
I don't want to leave, so I'm just going to stay there.
Hell yeah. Jim Leg Pete is up.
Get him, Jim.
Who wants to roll for Jim as he's in the
Not
fray?
me.
Jim, rip your leg off and beat him with
I can't do that to Jim's leg.
It's what he would want.
What are you?
Okay, I'm doing it.
Do it.
An attack roll for
Hey.
he does it.
He's our MVP, actually.
He does.
Let's fucking go.
Okay, here's the thing. He does a D4 with the dagger that he found. If you roll a 3 or 4, Jim takes out this fucking thing.
Let's go.
Let's go, Jim.
Big money.
Oh, talespire, get
No, talespire. The drama.
It's okay.
That's a 2.
You suck at this game.
I think the developers are actually just in here and
Memeing
fucking with us.
Yeah.
Fucking, that's wild. Jim leaps up and sticks the dagger in and tears down a section as it comes around to Tall Tale.
Listen, I think that the problem is I haven't been narratively descriptive enough about what my attacks are. So this is going to be hilarious if I miss, because this is going to be very dramatic. I just got fucking clocked by this thing. I am not doing well. I don't have a lot of hit points, and now I have even less of them. But yeah. Raymond just like kind of gets up off the ground. He's like, oh, fuck, he's like this grenade piece of shit. Puts it back in his cloak, and he just like pulls out his rapier, and just like all of the like kind of blood that's on him and this big wound that's on his chest just kind of like rubs the side of it against that and like says a prayer in his eldritch tongue and like sticks it in the fire beside him for a second and then just runs up to this thing and just fucking goes at it with full gusto. And this is gonna be hilarious if I miss. But
3.
Oh,
Okay.
17?
Let's go.
No,
That's
sorry.
good enough.
15. Tall Tale, how do you dismantle this statue monstrosity?
For 2 damage, baby. That's all we need. Yeah, that happens, and I just kind of like stab my sword into it and like twist the blade and just kind of like with great effort pull it out and just kind of like take a knee for a second whilst it sort of collapses onto the ground.
Holy shit.
Yeah, you hear the as it falls to the ground, and the doors, golden doors, open up to a chamber beyond.
Hell yeah.
Everyone survived somehow.
We're not doing good.
I need a fucking nap.
I'm immediately gonna go over to fucking Renee and just be like, can I see that for a second? He says, like, kind of with impatience, but also like is trying to be polite about the scroll that you cast on yourself.
What, this thing?
Yeah. This is hilarious because obviously both in and out of character, obviously I didn't know you had that. I have a scroll that is not going to be useful 99% of the time. However, I have like 6 rituals a day and a +4 to spirit. So I can just try and cast this on everyone in our party right now and still have like 4 fucking powers left for the day, or 3 left for the day. And
Hell yeah.
Unless I roll a nat 1, then that sucks. But like,
we're not in danger, so the difficulty actually is reduced. And if you take even a 1 minute per casting, it reduces it again. So we can say DR8 spirit if you take a minute per casting, and we're out of a stressful environment.
So I need to just not roll a 3 or 1, 2, or 3.
Hell yeah.
A 3 that's a risk, though.
Yeah.
That 3 has been 90%
Yeah,
of our
I know,
rolls.
right? Are you okay with me doing that? Because like theoretically, if I roll a nat 1, it would destroy the scroll. But are you okay with me borrowing that to try and give everyone armor?
I mean, yeah, it's just, I thought I was kind of like a religious guy now.
Well, like, listen, I mean, if you want to be a religious guy, that's okay.
It's okay.
No, I'll show you. I will teach you. Cough up some blood. Like, that would have been real.
I think I'm okay.
Because that gives everyone a D, basically 2. It's like having tier 2 armor without having any armor on, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Well, I guess I'm gonna cast on myself first because I'm very fucked up and I have no armor. Cool. That's a success.
Hell yeah.
And then we'll say odds or evens because it lasts an amount of time, right?
Right.
Days. Cool. So that's 2 days.
Hell yeah.
Great.
And then we have three more rolls.
Yeah, because I mean, okay. Oh yeah, sorry. I'm gonna mark off. That's one of my rituals for the day. 5, and then what's Corvin's armor situation? Do you have armor?
Armor? I got like some kind of ostentatious clothes. I got a bag. I got a hurdy-gurdy in the bag.
Okay, so
I'm a doctor. I've got no armor. What are you talking about?
You now have the blessings of the gods upon you, so you have a D4.
Renee just goes like, "Gods be with you."
Renee's putting like blood crosses on everyone's forehead.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh, you're part of my religion now. Is it an inverted cross? Shh, don't look at that. Okay, what's Nettie's armor situation? Do you also not have armor?
I have a really lovely pinstripe double-breasted suit that is currently covered
that's a
in
natural
blood.
20.
Whoa!
Which I don't know if that does anything on the casting of a scroll.
It sure doesn't. Or not that I'm reading right here.
Yeah, that's the power of friendship, right?
Let's say it doesn't cost you. It doesn't cost you that slot.
Oh, sick! That goes crazy. Hell yeah. Cool. All right.
We're friends now.
So now you also have a D4 armor. You've got tier 2 armor. That's great. And then Peg Leg Pete might as well get him in here.
It's Jim Leg Pete.
Sorry, I'm not great with names.
That's okay.
And okay, that's a 4. So that's a success.
Oh, right. That's a success. Yeah, incredible.
Just barely. That's the bare minimum. It seems like the gods are super into Nettie, Jim like Pete. Great.
He's holding that scepter now.
Any one of those rolls, if it had to fail, you would have had to roll on the mishap table, and that could have gone super bad. Also,
that would never happen.
It didn't. Yeah, of course.
I would never do that. Cool. So that's I just basically spend the time casting this spell on everybody, like literally, like probably with my blood, just like putting a little mark on everybody and be like, cool, you're protected by the gods will bless you now. And then I just hand.
You gotta roll for the days.
Renee. Oh shit, that's right. I rolled for my days, but yeah, I guess for
everyone can roll for their own.
Yeah, sure. That's actually the easiest way to do this.
So
I'm gonna track it. So
D4 was that right?
Or any dice, I think.
Yeah, it's just odds or evens.
Odd. One day.
One day.
And how does it work? What does this do for us?
Even.
You get a D4 negative.
Yeah,
you basically have tier 2 armor.
Yeah,
it gives you a negative D4 on
which I feel like compounds with your. Maybe with your.
Thick skin?
I don't actually have this pro, so I don't know what the text is. But that's crazy.
Okay.
I'm gonna write this down now.
Because it says it works in addition to armor, so I can't see why it wouldn't.
That is awesome.
All right. Well, I'm gonna put this in my pocket.
Yeah, then I just hand it back over.
The golden giant doors open up, revealing a little staircase leading upwards as the chamber is now quiet with a soft flicker of fire crackling within the area.
I am so fucked up, but I feel like old Tall Tales would be too excited, so he's just gonna fucking go on in.
You climb the stairs, Tall Tales, as you're like bloodied, like blood is dripping down on the stairs as you walk upwards. Did we lose someone? We lost someone on stream. That's okay.
Did we?
No, it's okay. Everyone's in the call.
It might be me.
No, we're all good. Everything resolved itself. I didn't have to do anything. Incredible. Tall Tales, the blood is hitting the steps as you're slowly climbing up, and as you look up on this pedestal, you see this starry sphere illuminating this cavern as light is actually coming in from above, from outside somewhere, hitting this orb in a very peculiar fashion, casting these stars along the walls, emanating in all directions as you approach.
On to Josiah's other character, who is a star.
connected. Everything's connected.
Also in this chamber, as everyone else kind of piles in, you see truly so much treasure, and we can talk about that in a second. But what is Talltale's doing now that this orb again on the thing?
Is this orb giving object I wanted to find vibes?
This is you get this scratch in the back of your mind, and the scroll with Forever Gate written in an ancient tongue underneath the depiction matches what you're looking at.
Oh shit. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm all up on that. I'm like, cool. I just wade through this like treasure and stuff, and I'm just like, I don't care about any of this.
If you want to do a spirit roll, standard difficulty check, and here's here before we roll, we'll ignore that roll because I technically was after
no, for sure.
Before you roll, the consequences and the benefits of, you'll learn the benefits of the Forever Gate if you succeed, and on a failure, it's not a 50-50 shot, but it's a split success failure. Basically, we'll find out what happens when you fail. Might not be good, but if you succeed, you'll learn the secrets of the Forever Gate.
Hell yeah. I mean, we've come this far. We're not going to not do it. Just be like, wow, this seems a little risky. No, this is a man who is currently beaten within an inch of his life. And he's got a giant smile on his face. He's literally doing the thing he's literally doing the thing that the miniature is doing right now. He has a huge smile on his face. That's what he looks like. And yeah, I will give you a roll. Oh, that's cute. That's a 15 plus 4, so that's a 19.
Fuck yeah. Looking over the scripture, looking over the scrolls, this allows you the ability to open up gates to not only places, but other adjacent dimensions, realities within your grasp.
Shit. That goes insane.
You think I can go to like a little ghost spa?
Cool. What's the like governor on that? Are we just
it's like a once a day. If you crit fail a spirit check, it goes extremely poorly for you.
Right. And then in terms of like other like, can I kind of choose like where I'm going?
Pretty much, yeah.
That goes insane.
Yeah.
So then my next question for you is
oh, it's making noise.
The thing that I know.
Did you hear that?
It's honking. That I know Telltale's has obviously been like super.
It is maybe describe this. It's not that you can go somewhere for sure, but this is also opening up doorways, right?
Right. I'm immediately gonna try and use this. Like, what do you mean? And I'm gonna try to use this to open up like a sort of doorway to whatever realm it is that is governed over by the ancient gods.
Hell yeah.
As is understood. That's
that's safe.
Yeah, of course it's safe.
Yeah, everything's chill there. Cool. So, and this is cast as like a ritual or a relic, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I think I met one of them once.
18 plus stuff, so that's over a 20. 22.
This, on the back wall, this door opens up, pulling the stone inwards like a wormhole almost. None of you are sucked through it, but Talltales is confident in the fact that this is what you're aiming to open up.
Hell yeah.
I don't know if this is a great idea.
I don't know, but I know that he might not sail on the sea. He might not have ever done it. That's real seaman.
Yep.
I just look to Renee and I just nod. And I go over and do like the fucking like I'm just like, hell yeah. I fucking dap you up in the treasure room. And I'm just like, Captain Renee. And I just like nod, and I just kind of look to the group of like, perhaps we'll meet again in this space or the next. And I just like walk through the gate, basically.
The gate...
So, to be clear, you just turned up out of nowhere, came into a crypt with us, parted the water, threw a grenade, worked out how to destroy a statue, opened the door to another dimension, and was like, bye.
That's about the size of it, yeah. I should also specify, I go through the door, and then, like, assuming it's like a two-way portal, unlit, the other grenade just like rolls through, basically, as a token of friendship.
Oh, it doesn't explode then? Like,
no, it's not lit. I'm just like here. That would be fucking hilarious. Just like everyone's heard. Just for TPK.
This is 1982's House, the film.
Deep cut.
Demon portal
deep
throwing
cut.
a grenade through. That's a reference to that movie without a doubt.
Yeah.
Tall Tales steps through this portal to the realm of the Elder Gods. For better or worse, who the fuck knows what's going to happen there? No longer on this plane of existence. We find the rest of our adventurer pirates, including Jim like Pete, surrounded in a fucking treasure room of this ancient wealth that has been left behind. We can go over what that entails, but there are some quite a few goodies there for everyone to partake in as we end off buried in the Bahamas. We found the
What a
fucking
week.
treasure. What a week. It's been 2 days.
That's a lifetime.
Holy shit. And man, wild. I can't believe no one died during those 2 fights.
Yeah. I feel like, did we
You have
roll?
5. I have 2.
I figured.
I feel like we rolled like a disproportionate amount of 20s.
And 3s.
Yeah.
Okay, but also
And
3s.
Yeah, also 3s. That's true.
23. The number 23.
Whoa.
It's all connected.
It's all connected. The you actually couldn't hurt the statue until you burned the tapestries, so.
Right.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Was
I
that
couldn't
the
hurt it
intended
anyway.
solution to that puzzle?
Yeah,
Justin?
fully, yeah,
That's
fully.
insane. Good for us.
Fully was. There were going to be, if you didn't figure it out, there were going to be some hints dropped. But yeah, the statue.
I was a little slow at the start of that. I'm really glad Josiah did.
Yeah. We would have got there. I can't believe also Jim like Pete didn't die. Christ.
I can't believe Jim like Pete almost got the fucking kill on the boss. That's insane.
So close.
So good.
Is he leveling up with the rest of us?
Oh yeah, everyone's gonna level up for sure.
That goes
without a doubt. And yeah,
Not even
I'll
here.
Renee will never die. Like every day I'm like, he'll die.
What a fucking session. And when we come back, listen, there's still a lot of fucking mysteries abound. There's mysteries on this island for sure, lots to see and do, but there's also Isabella, who's sailing the high seas
With my organ.
with an organ belonging to Corvin.
An extra liver.
Extra liver, yeah.
Deliver.
At least 90%
Deliver
of the
Corvin.
Delivered Corvin. Can't believe Isabella delivered Corvin. What a fucking session. Hey, friends, let's go around and say who we are, where people could find you in, I'm hoping the reverse order if I remember. I think Grayson.
Hey, I'm Grayson. This has been Renee. I'd like to say you can find me with the Elder Gods, but that doesn't seem to be my journey, so.
Well, if that was a crit fail, everyone was gonna get fucking sucked through a goddamn portal.
Oh, everybody was meeting the elder gods.
I mean, listen, the door's still open. There's nothing stopping you from going through.
I'm a real seaman. I gotta captain this ship now.
Where can people find you? Did we say that? Did I miss that?
I said with the elder gods.
Oh, great.
But you can also find me in other places like CSS, where I play not a pig boy named Locke.
It is true. And then I think it was Aaron. Was it?
Oh.
Probably. Let's go, Aaron, anyway.
I was playing Nettie, who shockingly survived, and I don't think successfully hit anything except with the Devil's Luck aid. Maybe next time we'll have better chances. I am also in CSS, playing Thai, and I'm not really on the internet much otherwise.
Hell yeah. Paul.
That's me. I am on most of the bits of the internet to some degree. You can find me on places like Blue Sky and Instagram and Twitch. I am Paulicino, which is Paullicino. I don't actually go on the internet. Don't go on the internet much, but I'm on the internet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
It does. Hell yeah. Josiah.
That's me. Hello.
Hello. You've been waiting to do that.
I fucking forgot
I was waiting
about
for
it.
the opportune moment.
I completely
I
forgot
wish
about it.
every time a grenade came up.
Oh my god, yeah.
Just like, I'm gonna use a grenade. But yeah, this was a ton of fun. Thank you so much for letting me join you this week.
Hell yeah.
My name's Josiah. Dungeon Dad is my name on the internet. I don't really stream on Twitch too often, but if you're a YouTube watching kind of a guy, you can find me on YouTube under Dungeon Dad, where I talk mostly about ttrpg monsters and mythology related to them, etc. That's pretty much it. I guess actually I do have something to plug for once. I'm going to Gamescom Canada, so if you're going to be in Edmonton in 2 weeks and you want to be in Edmonton in a place where I am also, then I'm running some games there and also going to be doing some events. We're doing the big epic D&D thing. It's like a 20 table all simultaneous D&D thing where all the parties are trying to take down a lich like together. I am playing an NPC who is going to be going from table to table, just like giving out boons to people, and being an obnoxious monster hunter bard who's going to be giving unsolicited advice about whatever that party happens to be fighting. So if you want to be part of that, you're going to be at Gamescom Canada, jump on in. It's going to be a good time. Anyways, those are the two things I have. It's my YouTube channel and that.
That fucking rules.
Anyways,
Very
yeah,
cool.
This was a ton of fun.
I wonder, is Josh going? Josh lives in Edmonton. That would be sick.
That would be sick.
Hell yeah. And hey, it's me, the Harbor Keeper, who I did try my best to kill any character, and you all fucking got around it. I with the traps and all the bullshit shenanigery I tried to do.
Shenanigery.
Instant poison dart. All right, it's safe to come off.
God,
Very
that was
good.
so
So good. I didn't try to pull punches for this mod. I mean, I didn't pull punches for this module. That's not in the spirit of the system, but I mean, only one player death for this whole thing is impressive, honestly.
And like he was already dead.
True, he was technically a zombie.
So if anything, you're down one undead. You're up a person. You're up a life.
No streams. Wait, one stream next week. The Vast. The final session of the arc of the Vast. The gang are in webs, the docking area, trying to prevent biomods that house body controlling oozes from being shipped to the biggest station in the Pact Worlds. The big fight that we're gonna do, the stressful finale, as Ben says. And here's hoping no one dies in that game. We'll just have to see. Friends, what a delight. Pirate Borg rules. So much fun running this system, and it's just fucking chaos. It's pure goddamn chaos.
It's good.
It's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, we if all the players want, we might continue on with more of this Pirate Borg story that we've been.
We have
we've
to
been
back
through.
to the taking back seaman.
Take back
Yeah.
seamen, the SS real seamen, or hitting the high seas. The fleet, the seaman fleet.
Yo.
Navigating the waterways.
Wild.
Anyway, hey, one of our friends is online right now, the Crooked Dragon. Incredible. We're gonna raid over.
Excellent.
Say hello. But friends, thank you so much for this session. It's always a delight. I have the best time. And everyone in chat, I'm so sorry I missed chat, but I appreciate all of you. And we'll see you next week for the Vast, and then I'm on vacation. Okay, goodbye. Have a good night. Bye.